And we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to JesterCast. I, of course, am your host, the Court Jester. And here with me right now, is my good old buddy, but you know him, you love him, the amazing Shakadoc.
Aw, thanks, man. What's up, everybody?
And our buddy Sweat will be showing up soon. But in the meantime, get ready to start cringing, folks, because this was originally supposed to be an April Fool's Day, but, let's go belated April Fool's Day. Happy belated April Fool's Day. So, plan for the stream. It's literally gonna be just 3 hours of bad jokes. I have a list that is literally just 202 bad jokes, and we are going to alternate reading off of these from one another. So yeah.
Apologies in advance.
Disclaimer: brain cells will be lost during this. With that out of the way, let the jokes commence.
All right.
I shall start this off because it's my show.
All right, man, go for it.
When does a joke turn into a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
Oh, God. All right. Well, hey, what's ET short for? Well, because he's only got tiny legs.
So stupid. Oh, what's orange? It sounds like a parrot. A carrot! Oh, God.
I actually like this one. I was wondering why this frisbee kept looking bigger and bigger. Then it hit me.
Oh, my God. Oh, God, this is garbage. I love
I
it.
like, I like that one. I thought that was actually kind of clever.
Yeah, okay, that was alright. Better than this one. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator!
Investigator, alligator. What's your take on this?
My conclusive evidence? These jokes suck.
Oh god. Oh. Oh god. What if his name was Al? Al, the investigator.
Al E. Gator. Or his full name, Alfred Edward Gator.
There you go. Oh hey, what's brown and sticky? A stick.
Ugh. What's black and white and goes round and round? A penguin in a revolving door.
What?
What? How is that not even funny?
I've...
It's not even a joke. It's just like a statement of fact.
No, I don't know. I feel like that was a throwaway for somebody.
Probably.
You know, I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but then I turned myself around.
Ugh. I feel like by the end, it's our brains we played hokey pokey. You take your left brain cell in, you take your left brain cell out.
You put the right one in, then you shake that one all around.
That's what it's all about. Can a kangaroo jump higher than a house? Of course! Houses can't jump!
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Oh my god. Oh. I am already waiting for people to start sending me emails being like, "This is my hospital bill. You owe me, I had to get. My brain cells are gone because of you." Oh my god. Why did the pirate walk the plank? His dog was back on land.
That one actually sounds potentially sad because now I'm imagining a pirate just dragging a plank on a piece of string behind him.
Come, come along, Puppo. Come on, back on land you go. Onto the boat.
I mean, at least Johnny from Ed and Eddie held plank. He wouldn't have just dragged him with it by a leash.
And hey, the porno version, Johnny puts Plank on a leash.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. I made a pretty life-changing decision today. I decided to change up my diet. I thought about going on this all almond diet, but that's just nuts.
Oh my god, sucks. Ugh. Oh, that's what I feel like I have to do with my papyrus voice. Why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating? Because I have no body to go with.
Oh God. Well, if you're going out trick or treating, maybe best not to go as a bunch of grapes, because, I mean, what do grapes do when they get stepped on? They let out a little wine.
Oh my god. Ugh. I feel like by the time this is done, we should send this to Edward Bosco just to get his approval. Just back. Ah, I see you've told dad jokes for the entire stream. I am so proud of you. Ugh. You know, I used to work at a shoe recycling shop. It was soul destroying.
Ooh. Poor Nikes.
Oh god.
Hey, did you ever see the original Invisible Man horror movie? I think it was back in the, I don't know, I want to say 40s, 50s.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I always wondered about, a lot of things about this guy, about his daily life if he remained invisible for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard though that he had a, like, example, he had to go to work, or if he was looking for a job, I think he probably turn it down. You know why?
Why?
I just don't think he can see himself doing it.
Oh my god. Are you not entertained, folks? Oh my god. Uh, I always wondered what would happen if we lived in a world where like frogs were the central this is if frogs ruled the earth instead of humans. Like one of the questions would be like, what do you think would happen when a frog's car dies?
What happened?
I would think it would need a jump. Or if that doesn't work, he would have to get a toad.
Ah. I can imagine that all toads are relegated to heavy lifting related jobs, including towing.
How would you bet that's Mr. Toad's probation?
Oh.
You stole a motor car. Now you have to take care of other motor cars.
There are times that I usually consider myself a pretty reserved guy, but there are times where I just want to be, you know, showy, a little flamboyant. But my wife, though, she told me to stop acting like a flamingo. So I had to put my foot down.
It's like a sequel to that one skit from Rap Fantasia 2000. The flamingo gives up the yo-yo. He finally has to put his foot down. I always have a hard time figuring out the best time to schedule my dentist appointments, but I think I figured out the best time to go. You know what time?
Oh yeah, when's the best time?
2:30.
2:30. 2:30. Better go see the doc. I mean, dentist.
2:30. Ah, that's the best time. That's not what I meant, but okay. Oh god.
you know, something I noticed about bicycles is that I mean they can't just stand up by themselves. You know why?
Why?
They're too tired.
Hey, Sweat.
Hey, Sweat.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's going it's going all right for the most part. I just got back from the gym and you could say I worked up myself.
Nice.
Nice.
Read
If you want to know where we're at, Jack just read joke number 20.
it to me.
Oh, well, I was just making a note about how bicycles just can't seem to stand up by themselves. You know why?
Why?
They're too tired.
Alright. I always had a feeling that having Christmas with those that use the Force would be an absolute pain. Like Darth Vader always knows what Luke got him for Christmas. You know how?
How?
He felt his presence.
That's a good one.
Oh god.
Also, Jack. Sorry, Jack. I have to ask. Did you see the latest Just Gaming video that Court posted?
No, I haven't. Wait, was this one for Saturdays or Sundays?
This was one manga a day, and let me tell you, make sure you're not drinking anything when you watch it. You will shoot it out your nose.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I won't spoil it for you. So, but back to the topic at hand. What other joke do you have for me?
Well, I'm sure Jack has one.
Well, recently I heard of Coffee that filed a police report.
Oh, really?
Pretty serious stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe it. I mean, poor Coffee. It got mugged.
Oh, oh my goodness, really? Well, I guess it's better than what happened to the other kind of coffee.
Oh,
He got in some serious trouble with his parents. Know how much trouble he got into?
How much?
Hmm.
So much trouble that he got grounded.
Oh,
Oh,
no, that
I
sucks.
just came up with that right now.
That was good.
Yeah.
That just came off the top of my head just now. That wasn't a dad joke. That just came off the top of my head right now.
Oh,
No, that was
God.
really good. I like
Yeah.
that one.
That was so well set up. Oh wait, Court. Before we go any further, tell Chak about the ace joke.
Oh,
Hmm?
okay. um, it was a joke I told to Sweat. If you dug a hole and put Sweat in it, would that make her an ace in the hole?
What?
Because I'm asexual and every
Oh.
get it. Well,
Oh
it's
my
better than
God.
well, Chak. To be fair, it's better than being put up his sleeve.
Hmm?
Of course, I would. Well, since I am from royalty, I guess you could say. Oh, wait a minute. My whole family's constipated. I guess we're a royal flush.
Hmm.
Again, off the top of my head just now.
Oh my
Sans
God.
would be proud.
Sweat, you
Oh,
are
yeah.
one wild card.
Oh, yes, aren't I? Well, of course, coming from you, the joker of the group.
Ugh. Could you please stop? Do I have to club you guys to death?
I don't know.
Come on, Jack. Have a heart.
Hey, I've got these jokes in spades.
Uh,
Oh, okay, we're really on a roll. Actually, call us butter because we are on a roll.
All right, but back to the matter at hand. I always had a feeling that would actually be quite interesting going to one of those tissue discos, because you know how you make a Kleenex dance?
How?
You put some boogie in it.
Ew. Someone's being a little snotty.
I just hope they weren't playing Boogie Fever. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, who knows what might happen with that?
Man, that really blows. We're supposed to be reading the jokes off the list, but we're coming up with a million of our own.
I know. Oh my God.
Oh, but we love it.
Oh, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay, but a little side note, and this actually does relate to the topic at hand. There's this book called Shit My Dad Says, and it's the funniest thing in the world. I swear, the guy they have partly narrating the story is the voice actor for Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it really is a good book. Go find it. It's called Shit My Dad Says. But anyway, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah,
It is related because it's about dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the top of the
Well,
head.
Okay.
Tech, you were
I
telling
think
me
it's
earlier
essentially
on
nude.
about the story
So
about noodles, I think it was.
Well, more about the history of noodles, because if I'm correct, I think noodles existed in China and a lot of the you know East Asian countries long before they came over to Italy. Though I wondered, in the transitionary period of that happening, what would a fake noodle be called? Something that wasn't genuine.
Hmm.
oh, I know.
Hmm?
It would be an impasta. And oh, be careful, it's not in space. That'd be kind of sus, wouldn't you think?
Oh God.
I could not. Okay, I couldn't help but make the. I couldn't help but make that joke.
I'm glad Matthew wasn't around for that one.
Oh, man.
He'd be dying.
Ugh. You think if noodles died and went to heaven, they'd have angel hair?
Ah!
Uh,
Ah.
oh man, that's a good one.
That was a good
Well, I hope he hasn't broken his arm.
one.
But at least if he did, I know a replacement.
Mm.
At least he didn't hit his. At least his macaroni wasn't his elbow.
Ah.
Okay, that wasn't as great, but I know what. But you know what I was going with.
Yeah, I knew what you were trying to go for, but
All right. Well, here's the thing, guys. I'm not much of a sports player, but I do dabble with a sport, at least one kind of sport.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play a little soccer, just for kicks.
uh, uh,
Oh, but oh my gosh, did you guys gotta hear this?
Hmm.
So over in Salem, Massachusetts, they actually discovered that Henry Ford had designed a car specifically for those that practice the Wicca faith, like witches,
Hmm.
and it makes the most unique sound.
Oh.
It goes broom, broom.
Oh my god. How interesting. You know, this actually makes me wonder.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you suppose would happen if we had birds take over this podcast and do this? Do you think one bird can make all these puns? Hmm.
Hmm.
No, but
Yeah.
oh no, but
I
how
don't think.
many birds would it take?
Probably two can.
Or, well, if of course, if a bird took over social media, would they be considered a tweet?
Oh my god.
But here's another thing. You know what really kind of bugs me sometimes?
What?
Hmm.
When I get a block of cheese from the supermarket and it's a really good cheese, and I
Uh-huh.
slice up some bits for me, and someone comes along and it's like they want to have some. You know what I have to tell them?
What?
What?
It's nacho cheese.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Oh, I love it. This is supposed to be like an alternating thing, though. The sweat, so it's like one joke per person.
Sorry, I didn't know that. I got here late.
You're good.
I mean, I was supposed to. I mean, I had my watch and everything, and I was running around, but I lost track of time.
It's-
Okay, who's next?
um,
Jack, you were telling me something earlier about doors, weren't you?
oh, okay. Yeah, just wondering. I mean, usually we're pretty good about privacy. That usually means when the door's closed, right? But otherwise,
Yeah.
there's no door. I mean, what is it? I mean, when is a door not a door?
Mm, I don't know.
You know,
What?
I could really go for some peanut butter and jelly. You know, I could go for some peanut butter and jelly right now.
So when is the door not a door check?
When it's a jar.
Oh.
Dang it! And I said the thing about the peanut butter and jelly.
Uh, you know, the interesting fun fact about my diet, though, like I'm not the biggest fan of seafood and stuff. Like I don't really eat a lot of fish. One of the fishes I don't really eat is anchovies. Like I try to avoid eating those as much as possible, because it's a little fishy.
How come? I I know how you feel, Court. It's the same way I feel about it's the same way I can't trust atoms.
Oh?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, they make everything up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they do make up um, everything, including, a specific musical instrument that could be found in the bathroom.
Oh really? Which instrument?
You're not talking. You're not talking about the trumpet, are you?
Nah, no, no, no. I'm talking about a tube of toothpaste.
Oh dear Lord.
you know. Oh my god. Speaking of that kind of thing, a while ago, I did try and try being an electrician, though I figured out though people didn't seem to catch on that I wasn't really that great. I mean, most people were shocked when they found out how bad an electrician I am.
Oh man, did you guys see the news recently?
Hmm?
No.
Yeah, about that Polaroid that went to jail.
Oh.
Oh really? Why did the picture go to
Yeah,
jail?
because it was framed.
Oh.
I mean, man, that definitely makes for a bad reputation. Which reminds me, did you hear that Cinderella got thrown off the basketball team?
Oh no, how come?
Really?
Yeah, no, I mean she got thrown off because she ran away from the ball.
Oh my God, is that why she got kicked up? Is that why she got kicked off the football team too? Oh
and the
no, it
soccer
was the
team.
baseball team she got kicked off of as well.
And I think she got to throw out the tennis team as well.
Or golf. Don't forget the golf.
Oh yeah, the golf. And the bowling team.
I think she would do a lot better in dodgeball.
Yeah, yeah.
Very true. I've been doing a lot of research lately about mythical creatures, sea monsters mostly,
Hmm.
and honestly had one question in
Ooh.
my mind about their diets, like what do you like, what they eat for lunch. But you know what my theory is?
Well, it has to be it has it better be a healthy diet, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. My theory is that they eat fish in ships.
Oh, well, speaking of research, have you noticed how happy horses are?
Hmm.
They do seem pretty happy.
Yeah, pretty happy.
Yeah, they're so happy. And you know what? I actually have a very good theory why they have a very happy life.
Oh, what's the theory?
Huh?
Well, because they live in a very stable environment.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, makes sense. Living in a stable environment. I mean, shelter, food, run around here and there. I mean, what's not to like? But
Well, it's safe to say they don't feel so corralled.
Yeah, they're not exactly naysayers about it.
Well, at least they're better than the donkey, because they're and plus you know how bad they stink. They're literally an ass.
Yeah. No one wants to deal with an asshole.
Oh, don't go there.
Oh, I'll tell you who's an asshole. I mean, I heard about this termite that walked into a
Oh,
bar. Yeah, this termite just walks into a bar and he says, "Where is the bartender?"
really? Man, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, something that reminds me of is that there's apparently a lot of misconceptions about seagulls. Because people seem to be confused as to why they fly over the sea. See, but I always have to tell them. And you want to know why I have to tell them?
What? What do you have to tell them?
I have to tell them, of course they fly over the sea. Because they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Okay, so you guys know I'm a bit of a whiz when it comes to computers, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, well, I just got hired by someone very famous to fix his email password.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh.
Yeah, the one in Ori, only Forrest Gump. And don't tell anyone I told you this password, but here it is. It's one, Forrest, one.
Oh my
Well, I don't know. I mean, not to disparage Mr. Gump, but I feel like a tree would have easier access to the internet. You know why?
Why?
How come?
Well, all trees got to do is log in.
Oh, oh, I just noticed something. You want to know why? I actually saw a, I actually saw an oak tree wearing a jacket recently.
Oh?
Yeah?
Yeah, you could say it was a lumber jacket.
Oh, God.
Well, I shouldn't take up much of your time, right, Court?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, absolutely. I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
That's true.
Yeah. Speaking of time, from what I've been seeing, in fact, speaking of sight, I remember there's this very interesting conversation that my left eye was saying to my right eye. It was very weird. You want to know what he said?
Hmm.
What?
He said, "Between you and me, something smells."
I don't know. I feel like some poor unfortunate soul got left out of that conversation.
Aww.
But then again, I guess they thought he would just be too nosy.
Well, I can't believe you said that. Better not look a better not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, definitely not. You gotta stay tight.
Hey, have you guys?
You gotta stay tight-lipped on that.
Oh, that's true. I just hope we can keep an eye out for it.
Watch out, we might get an earful.
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear about the three men that were stranded in the boat?
No, I did
Oh,
not.
what happened?
Well, the thing is, there was a story about these three men sitting in the boat, and they did nothing all day. And for some reason, they had these four cigarettes, but no lighter. I couldn't believe it. So they tossed that fourth cigarette out overboard. I don't know why. I guess it would make the whole boat lighter.
A cigarette lighter.
The whole boat of. Are you sure it was a cigarette lighter? A whole boat of cigarette lighter. I don't know.
I feel like you kind of
What do
mangled.
you think, Boyd?
I feel like you kind of mangled the joke there.
Are you sure it was mangled? Oh, sorry. I guess you'll have to throw me a lifeline. I don't want to go overboard with the jokes.
Sweat, you better stop now. You're all wet.
I wouldn't say that. I don't want to capsize your jokes.
God. I'm getting a sinking feeling from all those. although, it, although it can't be as bad as the controversy that melons have to go through.
Oh yeah.
And
What, really?
yeah, no, because the thing is, melons, they by law have to have a wedding if they want to get together.
How come?
You know why?
Why?
How come?
Well, apparently they can't elope.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of things about cows lately, and apparently there's a lot of different nicknames about cows, and cows. Some very very interesting nicknames. For example, you know what people call a cow with a twitch?
What?
Hmm?
Beef jerky.
Oh, are you sure that wasn't? Are you sure that wasn't a mean cow? Because a mean cow is called a jerk.
Very true. But Sweat, you've probably heard about that stuff, right? About cows with nicknames.
Oh yeah, but did you know that they also had a medical condition where they're born without legs?
Oh really?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a special. They actually gave this cow. This is a breed of cow called the ground beef. But Jack,
Yeah.
didn't you see something in the news about like a Category 1 earthquake or something?
Yeah. Apparently they found this cow out out in this field shaking quite violently during an earthquake.
Really? What happened?
Yeah. I mean, they never seen anything like it, so they designated a new name. They called this cow a milkshake.
Uh, you know, uh, I can never understand how the pickiness that the French when it comes to French eating. Like for example, apparently the French they never order 2 eggs. You know why?
How come?
Because 1 egg is enough.
You mean don't you mean the fur? Is that what it is?
If I think,
Enough.
yeah, I think it's how the French pronounce egg. If
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Oh
been a
my
while for me.
god.
I only took like 1 semester of French, and that's it.
I guess you're pretty fried on that. Let's raise a toast to you.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was.
I was ready to say goodbye to it and just bag it.
Well, oh, I should tell you guys about the best gift I got last year for Christmas.
Hmm.
What was it?
Yeah, it was a broken drum. You can't beat it.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh
Jack,
Yeah.
didn't you say something about like marine biology or something?
Oh, yeah. No, not marine biology. Actually, I was actually talking more about a cruise. Actually, not really a cruise. It was more of just going on somebody's boat and just going out chilling while the guy was talking about marine life. Of course, I really didn't listen to much of what he said. I was just watching, the oceans pass me by. Though it was interesting that we actually passed by two oceans, and you would think that they might have said something to each other, but they didn't.
Really?
No, yeah, no, they didn't. They just waved.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh yeah, did you hear about this horrible thing about how the mail person delivering envelopes, he was unable to do it.
Why not?
Really?
He was stationary.
Oh man, that's actually really interesting because I was actually doing some paranormal research, and apparently ghosts still eat. A person's soul still will eat food after they're dead, and apparently they prefer a type of sweet. Ghosts actually prefer a type of dessert.
Oh really? What's the dessert?
Oh, fine.
Ice cream.
Oh my god. Oh, I, th- you know what? Never mind. Forget it. Yeah, I was gonna share this vegetable joke, but nah, I think it's just too corny.
Well, come on. It was the apple of my eye.
I mean, it can't be any worse than this one joke about paper I was planning on telling. It's terrible.
Oh.
Well, Court, weren't you talking about crossing different things?
Oh yeah, I was playing around with that, and I got the idea while I was watching Brian's whole mixing his impressions, and it got me thinking about crossing other things together. Like, what would happen if you crossed a snowman with a vampire?
What would happen?
You would probably get frostbite.
Out. Well, it's better than throwing a lit match into a freezer. Then you get freezer burn.
Oh my god.
That is such
Of
an
course.
oxymoron, though. Freezer burn, being cold, burning. That I don't know. Sorry, that's just one of the terms that still amazes me.
Yeah.
I know. Though, you want to know what's really amazing? I actually just got myself into carpentry.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, I just put up a bunch of pictures. Want to know how I did it?
Ow.
Ow.
I nailed it.
Nice. I'm just glad you didn't get screwed.
I know. I guess you hit the nail on the head there, buddy.
We should probably stop. We're probably
hey,
hammering
after
it in a
this-
bit too much.
Ah. Nice.
Oh man.
Oh, hey, I mean, you got into carpentry. I actually got into golf recently.
Oh?
Really?
Yeah, yeah, I've been learning a lot about it. And hey, pro tip, why should you wear two pants when you golf?
I have no idea.
I don't know why.
Well, it's just in case you get a hole in one.
Oh my god. Oh, good lord.
What the heck happened?
Hmm?
Oh,
was
I'm so
that?
sorry. You see, there was some fog in my room, and I was trying to catch the fog, but you see, I missed. And now I'm just thinking of that one Game Grumps clip. So I fired, and I missed, and I missed again, and I fired, and I fired, and I missed. I missed both times. And I fired, and I missed. This went on for about several hours.
And then I was out of bullets. And then it got sad. I passed that popsicle. Then I passed out in the snow.
But yeah, jokes aside, what actually happened was my mom was handing me lunch, and for lunch, and she was handing me a glass of water, and I have like beads in my doorway. I actually spilled some of my drink because my hand was like wrapped around some of the beads.
Whoops.
Oh man, so that's where the gasp came from?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned food because I just learned some. You know how it's April and Easter's coming up, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah, true, true.
You know how you have to eat a really good breakfast before you go out Easter egg hunting, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
But here's one thing that I find very interesting.
Hmm.
I heard that the Easter Bunny loves to eat pancakes, but he actually likes to eat pancakes at a specific restaurant.
Oh.
Oh, where?
Yeah, apparently he likes to eat at IHOP.
I guess he's not a Denny's fan.
No, too salty.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is pretty damn salty at Denny's.
We don't have a Denny's in my town, and we have a very limited we have very limited restaurants.
Yeah.
I mostly like noodle dishes anyway. I like pasta.
Hmm, okay.
Yeah. I always assume Wendy's would be.
Anyway, yeah.
Given from Wendy's, given the tweets though, I always assume Wendy would be the salty one.
Ugh.
Wendy?
Yeah, because like all the roasts that they do on the Twitter.
Oh, remember when Aaron was roasting Wendy's?
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
I think I don't know if it was Burger King or Wendy's that he was roasting, but it was pretty damn funny.
Hmm.
And don't forget Subway.
I just want lunch. More onions, please.
That I still think that should be the Brandon Turner animation of that one line of "More onion, please" should be just strictly a T-shirt.
Definitely.
Onions, please.
Anyways,
But
Jack, you were telling me about
Jack,
you were telling me about this whole thing about cutting down a tree.
Oh yeah, no. Shit, man. I have a freaking superpower. I just found out. Get this. I can cut down a tree using only my vision.
You're kidding.
really?
Yeah, no, I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh man, is that the only thing you saw? What about the chickens?
Oh yeah, the
Corey,
chicken.
you said something about your chickens.
Yeah, I remember the chickens. The chickens. I remember. In fact, speaking of chickens, I was actually learned a while ago that apparently the chickens get very anxious just around one specific day of the week. They absolutely hate this day.
Really?
Yeah, they apparently hate Friday.
Oh man.
They definitely wouldn't want to be around me on Sundays because I get them half off.
Well, I've been looking for some new drumsticks for my drums.
Oh,
Yeah. In fact, speaking of drums, didn't I tell you guys that I was taking up drumming?
no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, but I was actually with a bunch of kids learning this, and I saw this guy in my class. He has two twin daughters, and they have some unique names.
Oh,
Yeah, he says them almost every time before he's gonna drum. He goes, and a one, and a two.
dare I ask what would have happened if he had triplets?
It would probably be. But something tells me it would be and a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3.
Just be happy he didn't have quadruplets.
Yeah, that would be
Ooh.
and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, it's it's moments like this, and just knowing that the Earth is always rotating, that just really makes my day.
You know, I was thinking about getting into going to sprinting, like into one of those triathlons, but I don't think I could ever get into it. Like, do you know what sprinters eat before a race?
Ooh, what?
Nothing.
What?
They
That's
fast.
fancy. Oh, that's rough.
Oh man. Well, if you're feeling up to it, Core, I do know of a good restaurant you could try.
Oh,
Yeah. Didn't you hear that one of these there was a new restaurant that opened up on the moon?
oh, really?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
How
got
is it?
some really great. Yeah, but here's the thing. It's got great food, but just no atmosphere.
Man, whoever built the restaurant clearly doesn't understand the gravity of the situation.
No, I'd say their ideas are pretty out of this world, if you know what I mean.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Good.
I wonder if they got
Hmm?
I wonder if they got anyone to be in their commercials. They should really hire a really big star.
Mhm.
What star would endorse such a crazy idea?
Well,
No idea.
well, imagine if the star get like really flustered or hyperactive. They would have to comment.
True. Of course, if you eat too much of that, you might have bathroom trouble. So much so, you might get asteroids. Thank you, Colin Mockery.
Although I guess that's just one of the differences between having good taste and poor taste. Because the other day I saw, uh, you wouldn't believe it, but I saw a really well dressed man on a tricycle. I mean, on a actually no, a well dressed man on a bicycle, and a poorly dressed man riding a tricycle. But you know what the biggest difference between the two of them is?
What?
What?
Attire.
Oh my god. you know,
Oh man.
I learned the other day that I probably am not good for to work in a kitchen because I can't even cook a single dish. Like I was following the recipe to the rest down to the letter, and the recipe said to set the oven to 180 degrees. But now I can't open it because the door faces the wall.
They really ought to make those instructions clearer.
True. But here's what I don't get.
Hmm.
I was looking through some history books and they were talking about all the stuff that kings had to do to get an education and all these like supplies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the one thing the king doesn't supply to any schools
Hmm.
a ruler. Apparently, none of the other stuff could measure up.
Well, they sound an awful lot like oysters because,
Oysters?
yeah, I mean, do you know why it is oysters just don't share their pearls?
Why?
Why?
'Cause they're all shellfish.
Well, I guess it is better than like the Manila clam. And what? Wait, and you want to know why they're all like silent?
Why?
I guess they're all. I guess they're all clammed up. Or a reason why they don't hands because they get all clammy.
Hmm.
Ah, baloney.
Yeah. Speaking of animals and their their valued goods, I actually learned a while ago. There's apparently a special spot where frogs deposit their money. You want to know where?
Where?
In a riverbank.
My goodness. Well, I can't believe you said that because, I don't trust banks. The same way I can't trust balloons.
Why not?
Well, duh, they're full of hot air. And they always make their point and blow it up.
Well, just make sure you don't pop at them.
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh.
Yeah, especially not with pencils because they got a good point about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You know, interesting. I actually had a job for a while at Old McDonald's farm, but I couldn't get into it because you know why I had to call the boss?
What?
The CIEIO.
Oh dear Lord. Well, it's better than that year. Well, it's better than the year I had to spend with a bunch of skunks for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, they cried over everything because they're very sentimental, you know?
Mm.
uh,
Uh, I mean, at least I don't know. I can only imagine um, that you had to be there for quite a long time because you know what you know because you can be there for so long that time can end up busting. I mean, can you imagine why a clock breaks when it gets hungry?
Why?
It just goes back for 4 seconds.
you know, I was thinking back to our conversations about Cinderella and the sports teams, and actually maybe remember that Cinderella's kind of similar to pigs. Like pigs aren't that great at sports either. You know why?
Why?
How come?
They're always hogging the ball.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, that's very true. They do. But that also leads me to another fact that I learned. But this one's about doctors.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Have you noticed how doctors, when they're examining you, are so calm and collected?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they gotta be.
Yeah. I mean, they sure have a lot of patience.
Although I wonder, among those doctors, I wonder if they can figure out how many tickles it takes to make an octopus laugh.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. How
You know,
many?
I imagine it's gotta take at least 10 tickles.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you hear about the inventor that won an award for knock knock jokes? You want to know what award he got?
Really?
No.
What?
The Nobel Prize.
well,
Yay!
that sure rings a bell. And that actually reminds me of something.
Hmm.
Like, have you noticed that there's a lot of similarities between one thing and another, but there's actually a very distinct difference between a guitar and a fish?
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't tune a fish.
Well, I'm just glad that that information's out there, because if it was a secret, you cannot trust those kind of secrets with a bank. You know why?
What?
Why?
A bank's got too many tellers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a similar situation with ghosts. And ghosts are awful when it comes to lying. And you know why?
Why?
You can see right through them.
Oh, that's so true. Oh man. You know, did I ever tell you about the time I studied astronomy?
Oh, like back in school?
Yeah, I studied astronomy back in school, and well, I actually volunteered to organize the party.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, want to know how I did it?
How'd you do it?
How?
Well, I simply plant it. I plant it.
Well, hey, if you had to invite anything aquatic like a fish over to over to such a party, you know what's the best way to communicate with them?
What?
What?
Just just drop them a line.
Oh my god.
That's actually funny in a different way because remember we were playing Undertale and there was that whole thing with the guy who just tossed a line into the river.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
So I'm really excited for baseball season this summer. I figured summer's always the best time when it comes to baseball games. So because it's like the best place to go on a hot day when a baseball game is. You know why?
how come?
Because there are a lot of fans.
Oh man. Well, speaking of which, I actually learned that rulers like kings keep their armies somewhere very specific.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently a king keeps his armies in his sleeveys.
he wouldn't just keep him in his bare axe.
No, that would that would be his pet's favorite weapon, a bear
Wow.
axe. Yeah, he has a pet grizzly bear, and he gave him an axe.
Oh, I just can't bear that.
Shut up, Kuma.
Never.
Monica, Monokuma, go. You got punishments to deliver. Or should I bust a? Or should I call my old friend Teddy Roosevelt to help out?
Oh, please don't call him
Whoa.
over. I'll go. I'll go.
Oh, check. Weren't you talking about didn't you say something about like the Pirates of the Caribbean earlier today?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was just noting. Apparently, some about some expanded lore about pirates during that age. Um,
Oh?
yeah, how they have to and how much they have to pay for certain supplies. Corn being among them because it's kind of hard to at keep them with them at sea. So they gotta pay a lot. You know what they gotta pay?
How much?
What?
They gotta pay a buccaneer.
Oh my. Speaking of pirates in the deep blue sea, I actually learned a while ago that apparently there's this one vacation spot that sharks just absolutely love to go to. They absolutely adore it. You know where?
Ooh, where?
Why?
They go to Finland.
Oh my goodness. Guys, we have to stop. I've got a bunch of eggs here, and you can't tell jokes like that around eggs.
Why?
Ooh, why not?
Well, because they might crack up.
Oh, God.
you know, there was something I noticed. Back when I was watching some footage of Peter Pan in various movies, but for some reason he's always flying, and I don't, and I'm always wondering why that is until I found out that he never lands.
Oh yeah, did you hear that story in the news about that paint thief? The police finally caught him.
Really?
Oh, great!
Yeah,
How?
yeah. Well, you see, it was very simple. The simple when the way of stopping him was very simple. They caught him red-handed.
Oh man. That reminds me of what my friend told me about cats.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently cats are really, really bad storytellers.
Hmm. How come?
really?
And, well, it's because they only have one tail.
Hmm.
Before we go further, I should probably say it is kind of ironic that you mentioned that we have a cat joke here. We consider back the next week. I'm actually planning on doing a script reading for that pilot Lackadaisy that came out. Have you seen it, Sweat?
Oh, not yet. I'm planning to.
Oh,
That does look like really good anime.
it is so good.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, are you talking about like next Monday?
Next Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a watch when I'm on vacation because that I was kind of saving for the I was kind of saving it for that like something special.
Awesome.
Ah, nice.
Okay. Jack,
Yeah.
didn't you say you liked spicy? Didn't you say you liked spicy food or something?
Oh yeah, you were mentioning that, weren't you, Jack?
Uh, I mean, I like it okay, but I don't know. Some of the I don't know. Some of the peppers I come across can get pretty nosy. I mean, they just get hot up in your business.
Oh my god. So I had a very interesting experience the other day. So this guy told me this very interesting riddle, and I couldn't understand it for the longest time, but I think I finally figured out the answer. The riddle was, what gets wetter the more it dries? And I think I finally cracked it.
Hmm.
Really?
A,
Wetter the more it dries.
a towel.
Well, I mean, it's true, but it's not as interesting as what I found out about crayons.
Hmm.
Yeah, apparently, Crayola has been sending all of their color experts to this very specific vacation destination,
Where?
Hmm.
Colorado.
Well, if they're vacationing there, I hope they're staying safe because I heard about a very dangerous belt that got arrested.
Oh?
Oh, what did it do?
Yeah, apparently the belts held up a pair of pants.
Well, maybe he should have kept. Maybe he should have zipped his lip, or maybe it was a crime of passion. It was done on the fly.
Well, on to something a bit more lighthearted. I saw this amazing, adorable story about the birth of a little baby monkey. You know what? And the father gave him such an adorable little nickname. You know what he called him?
Oh,
What?
what?
A chimp off the old block.
Oh man. Oh, Court, remember we were talking about crossing things together?
Oh yeah.
Well, well, I decided to take a note from your book and I made a very interesting discovery when you cross a fish with an elephant.
Oh, what do you get?
Hmm?
Well, apparently, and you boys will like this, you get a pair of swimming trunks.
Ooh, sweet.
Hell yeah.
I've been. I mean, sorry to get real for just a moment, but I've been dealing with a lot of my life, but and sometimes I just wish. Sometimes I wish I could be a frog. They just seem so happy. You know that? You know why that is?
Why?
Why?
They just eat whatever bugs them.
Oh my god. Well,
Oh, good lord.
just be glad you're not working as a geologist, Jack, because apparently, from what I've heard, geologists hate their jobs. You know why?
Oh, how come?
They get taken for granted.
Oh man. That reminds me about the interesting conversation I overheard my shoe having with one of my hats.
Hmm?
Yeah, apparently my hat was so confused about what my shoe was saying. And apparently my shoe was telling the hat, "You go ahead." I just don't get it.
I mean, I'm just glad that hat is not, you know, a kleptomaniac because it's kind of hard to explain puns to a kleptomaniac. You know why?
Why?
I mean, they just they're always taking things literally.
Oh my god. Halfway through the list.
Oh my god.
Only,
Are we really like only halfway?
we are only
How
halfway
long?
through.
How long are we gonna go with these bad dad jokes?
I mean, I literally named stream 3 hours of bad jokes.
My brain. It's losing all color. It's literally turning into gray matter.
Let's take a pause right here and just like recover ourselves.
Uh,
How many do you want to do? Do you want to do the whole list or do you just
I
want
want
to
to do the entire fucking list.
loud, dude?
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, remember, I've got headphones in. All right. Let's just take a moment and just like collect ourselves and like have a quick like water break or something.
This is probably when we'd be able to mention our sponsors.
This stream is sponsored by NordVPN.
Which this this
No, our sponsors are Advil. The cure all to all pain.
this week's sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends.
God damn it. This stream is brought to you by Stamps.com, actually.
Oh man.
Or is it honey? I forget all the YouTube sponsorships we get.
Oh, here's one.
Hmm?
This episode was brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare.
There it is.
Yeah, Skillshare. Oh no. Here's another one. This episode was brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped. It's not just for men.
Can you imagine if we actually got sponsored by honey while we have honey in the show?
That would be great. This episode was sponsored by K. K. It's not a lie.
Or if we just become
But-
Sesame Street. This stream was brought to you by the letter L.
The letter H.
And the number
Oh,
14.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, Jack, after this, watch the latest video that Court has put up on the thing because you will die laughing because I make the biggest mistake ever.
She made the biggest fuck up.
But it's the funniest ever. It's like hilarious. Like when I first listened to it, and I'm glad I told Court to. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I told Court to do something, and he did it, and it's like you will die laughing when you hear it. You'll even hear, and we actually discovered our new curse word in that particular day.
Oh,
Yep,
Yep.
our new curse word is gobble. That's our word of the day. Gobble.
Gobble
It's
happened.
gobble. You gobbled it up.
Mother gobble.
Gobbler.
gobble fucker. Wait. Shoot. Did I just gobble it up?
Yes, you did.
Crap.
No, gobble.
You lazy son of a gobble.
Okay. You know what I
Gubbard.
love about You want to know what I love about these dad jokes?
Hmm?
Even he laughs at them.
Hey, that one's mine. Oh my god.
Oh wait, really? That was like oh crap! I actually just like that just came up. I
That
was
was
literally
literally the
talking.
next one on the list.
Oh shit.
Oh my fucking god!
Ah.
Oh my gobble! I seriously wasn't planning that. I swear.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's joke 102. Oh my god.
Ah.
Well, I guess that's our segue back into the list then.
Yeah, yeah, that's our segue.
Yeah, it just comes. Well, it just came right back like a boomerang. But I found out about something about a boomerang that won't come back. You wanna know what it is?
What?
What are those?
A stick.
Well, the thing is, Court, you need a dog to go fetch it. Well, here's another thing that I learned. Apparently, it's something about elephant. It's something interesting that I learned. Like, how come they never hide behind trees?
Yeah, why
Well,
do you
it's like
why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
because they're so good at it.
Oh,
That don't make any sense.
yeah, that one's stupid.
That don't make any sense.
Kind of stumped me
What?
a little bit. I don't get it.
Yeah, that
that's
stumps me too.
dumb.
Like,
That's Dumbo.
Hiding.
no, I mean, wouldn't they want to hide where the trunks are?
Well, I mean, they do have a lot of junk in their trunks.
True. Oh, wait a minute, chat.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about like old horror movies, and you were talking about that one zombie movie?
Oh yeah, no, the one I saw, it sucked. It's not. They're just not in the same vein as classic zombies. I mean, they were trying to put out the new vegetarian zombies. I mean,
Oh no, not them.
yeah, I know, because apparently all they eat are brains.
Oh, come on.
Ugh. I mean, ugh.
0% Rotten Tomatoes.
Exactly. And they probably eat those rotten tomatoes.
That's true.
Very true. So I've actually been doing a lot of research about old dictators as well as a lot of children's literature. And I actually discovered this very interesting connection between Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh. You want to know what they have in common?
What?
Their middle name.
Oh.
So what, is Ivan the Terrible their third cousin twice removed?
Probably.
I would say so.
And that'll probably make it. That will probably mean Kermit the Frog is also related as well.
Oh yeah, I think he's like Winnie the Pooh's fourth cousin reinstated.
Hmm.
Well, you have those cousins twice removed. Well, they could always be reinstated.
He probably got
guess they
reinstated
could
after
be.
Disney bought them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hmm?
I can't believe this just happened.
What?
A cop just knocked on my door and told me that my dogs were chasing people on bikes. Again.
Again?
Yeah. This isn't the first time I told him. I told him my dogs don't even own bikes.
Ugh. I don't know. I don't know. They just have bad something, because I just noticed that a red apple and a green apple, they actually have
Yeah?
no, they actually have a resemblance. You know why?
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 Well, technically, they're both red. Well, except for the green one.
Oh.
For the longest time, I actually had this horrible fear of speed bumps, but I actually was able to conquer it. You know how I dealt with it?
How?
I slowly got over it.
Hey, you want to know something interesting about why traffic lights turn red?
Why?
Well, of course you turn red, especially if you're changing in the middle of the street.
Ooh.
Would that make traffic lights flashers?
Oh man. I would think so.
Well, if they were flashing, you'd be in serious trouble. Although, speaking of fairly red-faced moment, uh, thing is, my dad just died when we couldn't remember his blood type.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he kept insisting we be positive, but hard without him.
Oh my god. I've actually been gotten quite a bit into the counting. Trying to increase my math skills, and I was counting apples.
Yeah?
You know how many apples grow on a tree?
How many?
All of them. I gave up halfway through.
It's not untrue. They do have to grow from a tree first.
True, and well, let's just say that doesn't fall far from where it stands. Oh man, I just learned something uh really interesting about ancient Greece or the ancient people of Greece.
Oh.
It's how they got memorialized.
Ooh.
Well, you have to do something pretty great to get memorialized. Like you really have to earn it.
Oh my god.
We're really making these jokes more of our own, aren't we?
We really are.
We are.
Just to I'd rather do that and just like instead of just reading them off like how they normally are.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were doing at the beginning. But I was just doing the Aaron Dan voice. A bad double came was walking to a bar. And the bartender says, "I'll serve you, but don't start anything."
Oh man, Jack,
Mm-hmm.
weren't you telling me about like these new pillows? I've been trying to find some new pillows lately.
Oh yeah, these new ones that have these new corduroy pillowcases. I mean, they are. I'm telling you, they are all the rage. They're making headline.
Oh my gosh. I, I actually made quite the discovery of my own this week. It's actually pertaining to French fries. It's like a gigantic lie. Like, did you know the first French fries they weren't actually cooked in France?
Oh,
Yeah, they were cooked in Greece.
oh my gosh. Oh man. I actually learned something interesting. Like, apparently, what do you call a bear with no ears?
What?
Hmm.
B. Is that's actually a more of a visual read to anyone that's listening. Because if you know how to spell the word bear, you'll get why it's so funny.
Yeah, but let's not explain the joke because to quote the Joker, if you have to explain the joke, there is no joke.
Well, if it's a visual joke, then you might have to.
Hmm.
I mean, I am pretty short-sighted.
Ah, I see what you mean.
You gotta keep an eye out for a lot of those puns there, buddy.
I don't know. With all the mentioning of of all these animals you guys have been talking about, I mean, I'm just curious. Does anybody here need an arc? Because I know a guy.
You know, when it comes to our public education, the American public education system, I'm starting to learn that our children are getting dumber every day. I mean, 5/4 of people admit they're bad refractions.
Quarter.
Oh, I know how you feel. Like when I took a sewing class and I got licensed as a tailor, and oh my goodness, my vacation was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone's, yeah, apparently I needed a vacation. I seemed a little stressed.
well, I imagine part of it has to do with the equipment you have to handle. I mean, because let me let you in on something. What is heavy?
Oh,
Yeah, what is heavy forward, but not backward?
I don't know. What is?
A ton.
Ugh. I'm starting to think maybe we shouldn't be telling these jokes. Like I've heard that you can't tell dad jokes until you have kids. You know why?
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 It's apparently a faux pas.
Oh man. You know, I've actually gotten into collecting refrigerator magnets, and I'm very pleased about my new fridge magnet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with my new fridge magnet. So far, I got 12 fridges.
Oh, do we need to duck? Oh, hey, but before we go any further, I need to announce something.
What?
All right. All right, to whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word.
I think you made a very powerful point.
Yes, I just excel at them.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you better have a good outlook on this. Oh,
Ugh. You know, I'm hoping we can get done soon because I'm getting into a really good book. It's a book about anti-gravity, and let me tell you, it's impossible to put down.
Oh man. It reminds me of this little conversation about these two goldfish that are in a tank.
Hmm.
One says to the other, "Do you know how to drive this thing?"
Well, they probably had better luck communicating anyway, because there were two soldiers that were in a tank, but one was just
Oh,
could only say to the other, blah 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 blah.
I guess they traded for the day.
Oh god. Ugh. You know, I read this one story on the news about a burglar, and that's apparently really sensitive. You want to know why?
Why?
Hmm.
He takes things personally.
Don't they all? I mean, if you really want burglary, you shouldn't buy anything that's Velcro.
Oh,
You want to know why?
Why?
why not?
Because it's a total ripoff.
Well, I'll tell you what's not a ripoff. This
Really?
this new word that I invented just today. I call it plagiarism.
You know, I do my best to try and be there for my wife as much as I can, take the load off of what she's going through. So, like, after dinner, my wife asked if I could clear the table. I needed a running start, but I made it.
Oh, well, you know, speaking of dinner, I actually learned something interesting. You know, cannibals won't eat clowns?
Why not? Of all things.
Yeah, of all things, the only reason why they won't eat clowns is because they taste funny.
Huh.
Oh, you mentioned earlier you were studying astronomy, right?
Yeah, yeah, I
You,
was.
yeah. I mean, I imagine you had to learn about stars and I guess maybe constellations at any point.
Yeah, in fact, I learned about Orion the Hunter.
Oh, that's great. But well, the thing is, I hate to tell you this, but people just don't really seem to go for Orion's belt in particular.
Why?
Well, I don't know. They think that it's a waste of space.
So I had a very interesting situation this morning. So this morning, Siri said to me, "Don't call me Shirley." Then I remembered, oh yeah, I accidentally left my phone in airplane mode.
I was gonna say you had to love this one, Court.
Oh yeah, definitely. For those who don't get that joke, watch the movie Airplane. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you'll see why. Well, actually, you want to know what I find so difficult?
Hmm.
I find it so difficult to tell people who are retired jokes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's because none of them work.
well, hey, at least they're retired doing good work. I mean, I bought recently. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer.
Why would you do that?
I mean, he seemed on the level, but the thing was, I don't know what he laced those shoes with, but I was tripping all day.
Well, it's gotta be better than the situation with shoes that my son had. So, my son put his shoes on the wrong feet. I don't even know where he got someone else's feet.
Ugh.
Well, bet it's just as interesting when I asked the cashier this morning to do something for me.
Hmm?
So the cashier asked if I wanted my milk put in a bag. No, I told him to just leave it in the carton.
Was he from Canada?
Actually, in the gas stations there we do have bags of milk.
Really? I thought that was only in Canada.
No, we do.
Conspiracy theory. Wyoming's
Most
part
of
of
the time,
Canada. Wait, no, Wisconsin. I always forget what state you live in.
I live in the state that has the apple pie flavored milk. It's Wisconsin, buddy. But yeah, most of the time we keep it in bags is more like for sterilization reasons. And a lot of like dairy farmers or like cheese makers prefer it that way. That way the milk doesn't get like ruined or anything.
Hmm.
And it's also like for like you know how some places have like those dispensers that dispense milk for like your coffee or anything.
Oh yeah.
So that's why a lot of our milk is in bags.
Wisconsin's part of
Oh,
Canada.
okay, wow. I mean, that when you explain it, that's actually pretty innovative. But you know what was the most groundbreaking invention though?
What?
What?
The shovel.
Ugh. I would have made an even more groundbreaking invention, but it was in the time that I was working at the calendar factory. But I didn't get a chance to do it because I got fired. I still can't believe it. All I did was take a day off.
Is that why I missed New Year's?
Oh, well, I actually found something very interesting about cars. And you know, if you put them in reverse, they'll make you feel nostalgic. They'll make you feel nostalgic.
Hmm.
Yeah, because they take you back.
Well, I don't know about. Well, the thing is, I'm just wondering, does does colorblind count as something that could prevent you from driving a car?
I'm not sure why.
Well, I guess now that I think about it, I guess maybe that would be a problem with traffic lights. But I was surprised about it because my diagnosis just came completely out of the purple.
Oh my god. So there was this time where I was actually working this part-time job in an aquarium, and I discovered this one
Hmm.
fish in the aquarium, but it had no eyes. You know, you want to know what they called it?
What?
A fish.
Well, if you think that's weird, the weirdest thing that happened to me today was a salesman tried to sell me a burial plot. But that's the last thing I need.
I mean, are you sure you're just not afraid of being buried? I mean, that could be related to claustrophobia, but if you want to get over that, you really need to think outside the box.
You know, I learned a while ago that koalas actually. I always wondered why koalas aren't actual bears, and I think I figured it out why Wikipedia did.
Hmm.
What?
Koalas aren't actual bears apparently because they just don't meet the qualifications.
Well, oh man. You know, speaking of animals, I learned, there was this weird question I found, but I finally found an answer to it. It's about flamingos. Like, why do flamingos like why
I forget that word's
do
supposed to be lift.
flamingos yeah,
Yeah.
why do they lift their legs up? If they lifted both, they'd fall.
On the opposite side of the spectrum, I learned recently that scientists just discovered a new species of three-footed aardvark. You know what they called them?
What?
What?
A yardvark.
You know, last Christmas, I actually got a boomerang as a present. And I've thrown
nice.
I've thrown them in the past, but I couldn't. When I got it, I couldn't quite remember how to throw it. But eventually it came back to me.
Ouch.
Yeah. I found this very interesting. Like, I was driving back home and I was driving past a cemetery and they had these big gates.
Hmm.
Yeah, but why bother having the gates? I mean, people are dying to get in.
Oh my
Oh, today, today my son was asking me for a bookmark. I can't believe he's 11. He still doesn't know my name is Dave.
All this
And of
time,
course, he needs a tool. I think he needs a plier.
Dave, and all this time I thought your name was Jack. Ugh. You, the other day I saw that my neighbor was selling his vacuum cleaner, and I asked him, why are you selling your vacuum cleaner? You want to know what he said to me?
What?
What?
He said it was just collecting dust.
Well, I had a similar experience with my wife recently.
Hmm?
My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
packed my stuff. So I packed up my stuff and right. Oh
Well,
wait, I'm supposed to go. I should have left.
well, hey, as long as you're out there, I know that a nice cheap concert that costs only 45 cents.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Apparently they got 50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
I had this very weird situation happening the last time I was at the bar. Three conspiracy theorists walked into the
Oh,
bar, and that can't just be a coincidence.
no, it's not.
Sounds like there's a fourth if you noticed that.
Well, here's the thing. You guys notice that my energy bill's kind of high, right?
Hmm.
Well, if you ever want to talk about why our air conditioning bill is so high, my door is always open.
All right. But what if let's just say if there were no hypothetical question.
I'd say I'd be. I guess I could warm up to that idea.
Uh, I learned a while ago that that apparently Swedish warships have barcodes on them. You want to know why that is?
Hmm.
Why?
Why is that?
So when they dock, they can Scandinavian.
Oh Lord. Well, that's another thing. What has four wheels and flies? A
Well,
garbage truck. Wow, that's old.
yeah, that's an old one.
That's a
That's a
SpongeBob
very old
joke.
one. No, actually, I don't think that was a SpongeBob joke. I think that was
No,
like
no, I remember that was an actual joke that was said by Sandy in one episode.
Huh.
oh yeah, you're right.
Hmm. Hey, you know that one film, The Never-Ending Story?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd never seen it before, and I tried watching it. I tried watching The Never-Ending Story, but I couldn't finish it.
Can you imagine how agonizing it would be if that really was a movie that never ended?
Oh God.
Wait, we already have a movie that never ends. It's called The Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I dropped
Director's
that
Extended
burn.
Edition.
Ugh. Ugh.
Mm.
So, so remember a while ago we were talking about crossing things? I came up with one more that actually was pretty interesting. You know what do you get
Hmm.
What?
when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question?
No answer?
God.
Oh man. Well, it's. I guess that's to be expected. But here's something weird that I saw. There was a man talking to the wall,
Hmm.
and you want to know what he said to it?
What?
What?
One more crack like that, and I'll plaster you.
Was he just gonna sprinkle some beer on it?
No, I'm pretty sure
Come
he's
on,
gonna
Wall, have
cock
some
it.
Bud Light.
Oh, hey, I speaking of weird things, I got some weird advice when I took a skydiving class the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they talk about safety and everything, the things they really got to. But the instructor did tell me though to not worry if your parachute won't open because you'll have the rest of your life to fix it.
He's not wrong. Splat. You know, the story that Sweat told earlier about the garbage truck actually reminds me of this other thing. The thing that of something that has one horn and gives milk. You want to know what it is?
What?
Warren?
A milk
Huh.
truck.
Oh, hey, I told you guys that I'm really great at writing, right?
Um,
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you something, and it's a really good piece of advice from one writer to others. And it's why you should never write with a broken pencil.
Why not?
It's pointless.
Oh, hey, I got a pro tip as well. You know why you should buy socks with holes in them?
Why?
Why?
Well, it's the only way you get your feet in them.
Oh my god. So I had this very interesting encounter when I was in the mall today. Um, uh, there was a sign that said "What's a foot long and slippery?" And apparently next to it, they were selling slippers.
Although you have
You
to
know,
imagine what kind of person has a foot long foot.
especially if they have like, especially if they work at a fruit shop.
Yeah.
But you want to know what I find really odd?
Hmm.
What?
I mean, what? Whenever I watch like those like shows about deep sea diving, why do all the divers fall backwards into the water? But, you know, then I realized it. If they fell forward, they'd still be in the boat.
Not untrue. Oh, hey, do you remember? I don't know if you guys remember, but some years ago when we had the the bird flu scare.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it got me thinking about another similarly named thing. Swine flu.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know what the difference is in how you cure bird flu versus swine flu?
What?
How?
Apparently, if you have bird flu, you need tweetment. But if you have swine flu, you just need ointment.
uh. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay. Have you guys heard the joke about the roof?
Hmm.
No.
Nah.
No.
You know what? Never mind. It's over your head.
Well, it may be over my head, but at least I've got a dinosaur with a very extensive vocabulary.
Ooh, impressive.
Really?
Yeah. And he's a very special breed of dinosaur.
Hmm.
He's called the thesaurus.
Oh, man. I just remembered. I need to get rid of my clock. Um, it's not very reliable. I mean, because this morning my alarm went off early. I thought its sell by date was tomorrow.
Oh my. You know, I might sound a little paranoid for saying this, but I don't really trust trees, and you guys shouldn't either. Like, you know why? And why you should stay away from trees?
Why?
Well, it's just they can be a little shady.
Especially the skinny ones. They're a little slim shady.
Damn it, I was gonna.
But are they the real Slim Shady? That's the question.
Oh.
Oh, oh man. Oh, speaking of which, I actually found out that pirates' second favorite letter is R.
Hmm.
That's really interesting. But then, the more I thought about it, of course R is their second favorite letter, because their first love is the sea.
God, that makes me think of that song "Brandy" by Looking Glass.
Oh yeah, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What girl, why be with me?
My, my love, my lover, my lady is the sea. Exactly.
Uh,
Well, speaking of the sea, why is it that we have fish that live in salt water?
Not sure.
yeah, no.
Well, because pepper makes them sneeze.
Oh, that's true.
Very true.
But you really should stay away from. You should really stay away from those fish that are in the walk, that are in like rivers and everything.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, they act a little fresh.
That does make
I
sense.
just came up with that myself, right?
That was a good one. I was
Yeah.
trying to think of what we could see about freshwater fish. That was good.
And okay, recently I actually came up with a really great tip about remembering which direction the sun rises in. And I'm gonna share with you. Okay, you right? You,
All right.
Yeah.
so the way you remember which direction the sun rises in is that you just wait. Eventually, it'll dawn on you.
Well, I guess we're not the only ones that are good at telling jokes. Mountains are good at telling jokes too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're hill areas.
Oh, the other day I saw this bear in a zoo, but it had no teeth.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, what do you call such a bear?
I don't know.
I don't know.
A very A very gummy bear.
Every time I hear that, all I can think is the Adult Swim thing. I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear.
Oh my god, that robot chicken sketch.
All
I,
you're
all I can think was that one.
well, that's better than what really comes up to my mind. All that comes to my mind is that very annoying music video. I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Ugh.
Oh, I'm a lovely, gummy, chunky little gummy bear.
Stop.
But that's that one video, because every time I think of a gummy bear, all I can think was that, or the Markiplier thing. It's from their podcast Distractable, and they were talking about oh shit moments, and they were talking about the sugar-free gummy bears.
Oh god.
Ugh.
I remember reading the Amazon review for that gun for those.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta do that one day where we talk about like our worst food experiences in like restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be like a really fun like JesterCast day.
Another
but,
good one, now that I brought it up, is that another good would probably be reading hilarious Amazon reviews, because I've read some pretty funny ones.
Oh,
Oh.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I find some entertaining ones every now and then too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Court, you were talking about like something about paint and how it smells.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I realized this different interesting. Like, I found something that's red and smells like blue paint. In fact, you want to know what it is?
What?
Red paint.
Oh, oh my goodness.
What?
So, okay. So, I heard that one of the Dallas Cowboys got himself a little dachshund, a little wiener dog.
Aww.
Yeah, apparently he wanted to get along, little doggy. We're on a call us butter because we're on a roll.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's both a beautiful and a hard thing when you're a parent, saying bye to your kid when they're going off for college. I mean,
Yeah.
just the other day, I know this buffalo that did the same. I mean, when his kid left, I mean, all he could say was, "Bye, son."
Uh, Thank God we're telling these jokes for free, instead of having to pay them. Like you know what, dad? Like, I know there was this one guy where the dad jokes cost like $1,000. You want to know? You want to know what kind of jokes those are?
What?
Fine.
Granddad jokes.
A grand.
Oh man. Oh, Court, you remember how you were saying you really don't trust trees?
Yeah.
Well, I know how you feel about that, dude, because you guys really shouldn't trust stairs either.
Hmm.
Well, you see, there's always something up to them, or something up with them.
Oh, speaking of suspicious things, don't tell anyone else I said this, but make sure the dumb waiter doesn't go near the elevator. I think he's coming down with something.
And for those who don't know, a dumbwaiter was like a small mini elevator that you would use in like old Victorian houses. You actually see them in old cartoons, and in the Jurassic World movie, you see the young girl using what's called a dumbwaiter to travel between the floors.
Sweat, you're explaining the
Yeah,
joke.
typically they would need.
No, I'm talking about what a dumbwaiter is.
Yeah,
As
I
lot-
mean, because not a lot of people would understand the term dumb waiter immediately. I definitely didn't get it the first time I saw the word.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that thing was called. I just called it like a dish elevator. I didn't know it was called I didn't know it was called a dumbwaiter until I was looking at a Betty Boop cartoon. Well, they made a pun and using the dumbwaiter by. Well, I'll show it to you guys later. But again, lots of people don't know the term dumbwaiter if you tell them right off the bat.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those obscure words too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of obscure, like calling a fly without wings. I never know what to call them, but recently I finally figured it out.
oh,
Why?
You call them a walk.
You know, I've always been wondering, like, what is the tallest building in the world? I've been wondering about that. And I finally figured it out.
oh.
Yeah, it's the library. It has so many stories.
Yeah, libraries do tend to have the most stories.
Hey, I know that we all have a favorite time of day where, I don't know, we just have the most energy, but for me, I gotta say though that my favorite time of the day, the best time of 30 is 6:30. Hands down.
You know, I figured out there's this very interesting connection between a hippo and a zippo. They're very similar. You want to know how?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, one's very heavy, and the other's only a little lighter.
Hey guys, do you guys know what the 25th letter of the alphabet is?
Uh
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why.
I think that's meant to be read like, I don't know, why? Yeah.
Well, I think Jack needs to take over because weren't you talking about Harry Potter earlier?
uh oh, yeah. Uh no, I was just considering, what's what would be Harry Potter's favorite way to get down a hill?
What would be his favorite way?
Well, it's definitely not riding a broom. It's walking. That JK rolling.
You know, earlier I was talking about the fear of speed bumps. I actually have a similar fear for elevators. And if you need help with getting over that fear, I actually have some advice for that as well.
Oh?
Yeah, you take steps to avoid them.
You know, I've been having trouble telling things apart lately. Like, I've been having trouble telling apart an alligator and a crocodile.
Hmm. Man, people often
Yeah,
get confused.
yeah, but I finally figured out how you can tell the difference between them. Well, the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is by whether you see it later or in a while. Oh, man.
Ugh. Hey, you know when geese fly in a V formation?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I always wondered why is one side longer?
I don't know.
Mm.
Well, there are more geese on that side.
So this very interesting thing happened to me. So I have an Epic pen, and my friend gave it to me when he was dying. It seemed very important to him that I have it.
Oh my god.
That one's dark.
No kidding.
I like that one. I definitely gotta save that to my dad later.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You know, I saw something really funny yesterday. I saw a hipster burn his mouth.
Oh?
Yeah, know how he did it?
Now.
He ate his pizza before it was cool.
Yeah, I ate the pizza before it was cool. What do you guys do? How can I
You guys are so mainstream.
Hey, you know, you gotta be careful out there, because sometimes businesses can set themselves up to be legitimate, but they can turn out to be scammers. But even just regular people who are homeowners, and you know how you can tell from someone's home if they are a highway robber?
How?
How?
Well, all the signs will be there.
You know, I did a bit of an interesting experiment a couple days ago. I was trying to figure out if you can drop an egg on a concrete floor without cracking it. And I discovered, yes, concrete floors are very hard to break.
You know, I've been wondering how to do things lately, and one of the things I've been learning how to do is how to lift an elephant with one hand. But I found out you can't. Elephant only have feet.
Okay, you know what looks like half an apple?
What?
What?
Well, the other half.
So, I bet you a while ago that I'm not the best in the kitchen, but I do know how to make one thing. I know how to make an egg roll.
What?
You wanna know how?
Really?
Oh, hi.
How?
You just give a little push.
Well, here's something really good for you guys. I found a great way to make money while freshening your breath.
Ooh.
Yeah, investment.
You know, I uh I was thinking recently about moving, moving out of the states and going somewhere else. And
Oh?
yeah, no, I was thinking about living in Switzerland.
Ooh, why?
Yeah, the best thing about living in Switzerland, well, the flag is a big plus.
Oh, okay. You guys want to hear a joke about construction?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm still working on it. And with that, we are done.
Woo.
Oh my gosh. This is a good this was actually really good.
Yeah, this was fun.
Oh man.
And I don't exactly know how it happened organically, but this was also kind of a nice acting exercise too, in how we were able to transition the jokes from one to the next.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was it really was. It's uh, like just like segueing from one joke to another. Or even like after we had to break off like maybe a little bit to explain something. I know if you have to explain a joke, it's not a joke. But some things you do have to explain in order for someone to understand the joke.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like the whole dumb waiter thing. Because a lot of people don't understand what a dumb waiter is.
Right.
The one that I think is that absolutely hilarious to how well fit was that fog one because like the moment that drink spilled, I was got me. That was like a perfect segue. It's like I'm fine, I'm fine. I was just trying to catch some fog. I missed.
Oh my god. So I fired again, and I missed, and I fired, and I fired, and I missed.
I had a dream I was firing something. I missed.
I reached into the fridge for another popsicle. I missed.
Don't get short with me. I mean, I'll take a swing at you. I'll miss though. I'll guarantee it.
I got play. I got spray bot, and I missed. I spray, and then I miss, and I miss again. My plants are completely soaked.
I have to go now. I
But
miss you.
here's but here's the part that makes me laugh the most. It's like the one joke I told, and it turned out to be the next joke you were going to tell.
The
Oh,
irony.
yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to find it.
I love dad jokes. Sometimes even he laughs at them.
Yeah, that's the one. I seriously didn't plan it that way because I was actually being somewhat serious about that because my dad would laugh at some of these jokes. He wouldn't come he wouldn't make jokes like these, but he would laugh at them. He's more like, okay, so let me tell you this one. This is pretty funny. So one winter our neighbors across the street accidentally bumped into our mailbox and wrecked it by mistake. So one day, so we had a busted mailbox for like a month until one day I come home and my dad is putting in a new mailbox. And I couldn't stop myself. I asked, "Hey, we get a new mailbox?" He goes, "No, this is a new postal service. Here's your sign." Yeah. Yeah, he'll make those like smart ass comments. But it's like he'll just start laughing at his own at that like god damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah. There have been times I seriously have cracked him up. Like there are times I come back and I just like make a quick whip about something and then he's like he's got his head on the table and he like tries so hard not to laugh. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but I'll let you guys know if I do. Oh, but but yeah, this was actually really nice, really kind of like almost more chill.
Yeah.
But we definitely have to do like a Jester cast where we like just we do like what the Distractables or the Game Grumps do, and we'll tell stories. Like we'll make it like a theme, like the worst food experiences or something like that.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of one, but
I have one. There
What?
was this restaurant in my yeah, I'll save it for later. Have any of you guys ever gone to like a live comedy performance?
Not really, no.
I don't think so.
My brother, when I turned 22 or 23, he and his girlfriend, now wife, took me to go see Frank Caliendo.
Caliendo.
He's the impressionist.
Never heard of him before.
Oh, okay. I think I might have seen him. Sorry, I'm looking him up right now.
Yeah. If you look him up, you can you can hear his voice. He does some really good impressions. Like he can do Morgan Freeman and like other people.
Nice.
Yeah, they took me to go see him on my birthday.
Oh, cool.
Can you imagine,
Yeah,
can we imagine if we
that
got
was the
can you imagine if we got Morgan Freeman to narrate one of these streams? This is one the JesterCast, where three numbnuts tell weird jokes and be goofy for about a few hours.
no. David Attenborough. He just narrates it like we're a bunch of animals in the zoo. This week on Nature Live, we watched the strange and odd patterns of the weird loony birds as they now tell rather interesting jokes. Oh my god.
Or imagine if we got Steve Irwin if he was still alive. Like, crikey, these are some weird animals we got here, telling these very bizarre jokes. Let's watch them try to entertain the audience.
Oh man. Oh, do you guys remember Jeff Corwin?
Yes, I remember Jeff Corwin.
He actually has his own. You know how he had like those extreme shows back in the day,
Oh yeah.
back when like. Well, he's got himself a new show now that's actually I think is a lot better for him.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't
Yeah,
been following or kept up with Jeff Corwin in a while. What's he up to?
he's actually part of a nature conservation show where he explores the wild and interviews people who work tirelessly to keep like certain wildlife parks and animals that are endangered safe and everything. It's more relaxed and not extreme. It's
Okay.
like a proper nature documentary show kind of thing.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. That's
And it
nice.
feels yeah, it feels more like his speed, you know?
Okay.
Because back in the day with Steve Irwin, he was the one who came out with that whole extreme animal stuff in those days.
Yeah, the Jeff Corwin experience,
Yeah.
if I'm correct. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I watched Animal Planet.
Yeah. Well, I don't watch Animal Planet as much anymore, except for like Dogs and Cats 101. I like that show.
Hmm.
That's a show that just basically talks about breeds of dogs and cats,
Hmm.
which is really kind of cool. But my favorite show has to be on National Geographic, and that's that one is The Incredible Dr. Pole.
Dr. Pole?
Yeah, Dr. Pole.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's a Midwestern vet who's like close to almost 80 years old. He's a large animal veterinarian.
Oh.
He's an he actually came to the States when he was a teenager to study veterinary work. I mean, this guy is pretty incredible. I mean, that's what his name says, but he literally is this amazing guy who goes out of his way to help anyone with an animal in need. And he is like close to being like 80 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. His son, Charles, actually wanted to do a show just about his exploits, and holy cow, it's amazing.
Hmm.
And his name is Jan Pol. He's actually from the Netherlands.
I love the fact that we went for two
Just check
hours
him out
to.
on.
I love the fact that we went for two
Ah,
hours into
okay.
telling bad jokes and instead of like now we're going to talk about these important people that are helping the world and the world and the world of helping our animals come stay healthy.
Well, if you think about it, Court, we are basically doing like more positive stuff. And Dr. Pol and Steve Irwin were great dads who do tell a good joke.
Hmm.
I
Seems like
I
a
just
nice
find that kind
guy.
of funny.
I know. But at least it's staying on the positive, not going like, oh, we were telling dad jokes now, but now we're going to get into serious topics about how to save the planet.
And now for some sad news. It's like that.
Oh, man.
It's like that one bit from
Oh,
Animaniacs.
oh
And
no.
now time for some sad news. You're fired.
Oh my God. Oh man. So, okay. Oh, we should also plan like a tier list. Like, what other tier list should we do?
Hmm.
Well, I have.
Because I've been listening to the game. Oh, go ahead, Court.
I was just kidding. I do have one, but it's definitely gonna be one that we're gonna have to save for like. I think an entire month should be dedicated to it itself. It's a tier list on
Okay, that
every Pokemon ever.
Oh God.
holy shit.
I what? I
Oh no, wait! Remember when Markiplier did the Smash or Pass with them for Valentine's Day?
Oh, we can't do that again. We can't.
No. I was about to say, why don't we do a tier list of like certain anime characters, like a tier? I actually saw this on some of like those VC chat shows where they were doing like a tier list of like good pairings and couples, like in animes.
Hmm.
You said VC chat again. It's VR chat.
The, okay, God damn it.
Whoops.
You're gonna get there.
Well, yeah. So in VR chat, like some of the shows that were like, which character would be like the best robot waifu, like that was one of them. But they were also doing like, doing a tier list on like Genshin Impact characters and all that.
Mm.
So if we picked like an anime or like a video or even a video game tier list would be pretty good.
Mm. Maybe.
I'm also going off of what the Distractable crew did and like doing the fast food tier list, the gaming tier list, the candy tier list. Oh man. Like, how can you rate like certain candy? Like, a lot of it is nostalgia. A lot of the stuff they were doing like was Halloween candy, but I'm talking about like candy you'd find day to day.
Well, hang on. Let me see if I can find like a quick one we could probably do.
Okay.
All right.
Like, it's gotta be something. It's gotta be something really fast though.
We can save it for next Monday. If we have to stop, we can stop.
No. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I told you guys I've got like that every day is a holiday calendar.
Um. Oh yeah. I think I remember you talking.
Well, guess what today is?
What?
What is today?
Tweed. It's National Tweed Day.
Tweed.
Yeah, tweed. It's a type of fabric or a pattern, like tweed fabric.
Right. No, I was just trying to recall exactly. Okay.
Well, I know what you guys can have on Wednesday.
What?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, April 5th, is Deep Dish Pizza Day.
Fun.
Hmm. I'm in Philadelphia. I don't know if we can get um just pizzas
Or
out here.
on the 8th of April, you could have empanadas because that's Empanada Day.
Ooh, nice. I'm in.
Oh, and Easter Monday is National Siblings Day.
Only child.
Yep. And then, oh, do you guys ever listen to the Beatles?
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah, I
love
sang
the
a bunch of their songs
Beatles.
at karaoke nights.
Okay, on the 11th of April, I want you guys to play Yellow Submarine because that day is Submarine Day.
Oh, nice.
But to be honest, I'm actually looking forward to the 21st of April. Yeah, because that day is National Tea Day.
Hmm.
The 26th of April is National Pretzel Day.
Pretzels.
Yep. The 27th of April is Tell a Story Day.
This is a story about a
That
man
might be
named
fitting for me
Stanley.
actually, because
Oh, yeah.
oh my god.
And the 28th of April, which is also Arbor Day, is also National Superhero Day.
Cool.
And I think you guys will like this one on April 3rd or 30th. April 30th is Adopt a Shelter Pet Day.
I'm broke.
Aww.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm not in the best position financially to get a puppy.
Okay, so I do have, you want to hear some of the stuff for May?
Hmm?
So May 2nd is International Harry Potter Day.
Hmm.
Uh, May 3rd is National Paranormal Day.
Hmm.
Now, May 4th not only is Star Wars Day, but is National Day of Prayer and World Password Day.
World Passport Day?
Yeah, apparently it's World Password Day. The 5th of May, other than being Cinco de Mayo, is also Astronaut Day.
Oh, I remember that.
May 8th is Have a Coke Day.
What?
May
Sorry.
8th, yeah. May 8th is Have a Coke Day. There's a lot of really good ones. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. May 6th is Siamese Cat Day.
Hmm.
Easter Sunday is Unicorn Day.
All right.
Let's see, what else is there? What are some fun ones? Okay, I'm gonna go to June. Ooh,
Let's,
June 5th is
let's say,
National Hot Air Balloon Day.
let's save June for when we actually get to June.
I know, I'm just looking through all of them like, oh man. But there's like some really nice ones.
Hmm.
And Friday, at least this Friday, is Walk to Work Day.
Ew.
Oh, I do that every day.
Ew. Walking. Gross.
Dude. Okay, well, here's a fun one. Do you guys like jelly beans?
Yeah, I like them all right.
Okay, April 22nd is not only Earth Day, but it is also Jelly Bean Day.
Ah, all right.
And then the next day, the 23rd, which is a Sunday, is not only St. George Day in the UK, but it's National Picnic Day. So go outside and have a picnic if it's nice.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, no kidding. There are like a lot of like cute ones.
Okay, this one shouldn't take that long. Yeah, this one should be pretty short. Yeah, this should be fine. But okay,
What is
Sweat, you're getting your wish. We're
what is
doing a
it?
candy tier list.
A what?
A candy tier list.
Oh, a candy tier list. Yum. Yay.
All right, and the first one is Warheads.
Ooh,
I forgot. Are those
not
sour?
much. Very sour.
Yeah, those are the sour ones.
Yeah, Markiplier and his team actually did the shockingly sour challenge where they were putting warheads in their mouth while shocking each other with the muscle stimulators.
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, that.
I have to put this at a D because I do not like warheads at all. They are just way too sour. You can't enjoy them.
I feel like it's something I want to try at least once, but I don't
Uh,
know. I can't say.
It's-
I've had my fair share of them.
Uh,
One is enough. One is enough. I will tell you.
I think I've had them like I think I had them once and they weren't that sour. It was like a C at best.
eh.
Uh,
But I'll put it in D because your opinion matters. What?
thanks.
Okay, Reese's Pieces.
Those are like the M&M versions of Reese's Cups, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
I thought those. I like them all right. I can. Well, I don't know if I'd put them in A, but I could sell for either A or B personally.
eh, I mean, they're good, but I'd rather have the actual Reese's cup rather than the pieces. I mean, if you're mixing the pieces into like a cookie or like a McFlurry or something, then sure, but by themselves, eh.
Hmm.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
not bad.
yeah, they're solid B.
Yeah, I'll put it in solid B.
Okay, yeah, I can live with a B.
Yeah. Okay, Bubble Tape.
Oh,
Bubble.
yeah, this is a childhood classic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember seeing those
I always
commercials
say
that originally aired
potatoes.
in the 90s like, Bubble Tape is not part of a well-balanced diet.
Oh my gosh. Whenever that was like the best stuff I could ever have, like I would always get like a big strip of it and just shove it in my mouth and just love chewing and chewing and then blowing the big bubbles. So
Yeah.
it's a big nostalgia thing for me. But the one thing I didn't like about it is like it was chalky. Like there was that powdered sugar they would have on the roll just to keep it from sticking to each other.
I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I kind of like the chalk.
Well, I like the chalk lollipops, but it was just like that powder kind of like dried out your mouth a little bit. So
Yeah.
keep it. It's an A tier for me. It's just that powder that's keeping you out of the S.
I could sell for an A tier, but I do enjoy the powdery texture. I don't know. That, like I said, I'm weird. Maybe this is me.
No, everyone's got their taste. Everyone's got their opinion,
Yeah, I
and
like
I
it.
can see why I can see why people like it.
Yeah.
So it's not weird.
Okay, 100 grand.
Never had them.
Never had him. What is that?
Uh,
It's like a chocolate. It's like a chocolate candy bar, isn't it?
it's
With
like a chocolate.
peanuts and all that.
It's basically the best way I can describe it is think of Kit Kat if it was filled with caramel.
Ah,
Wait, no.
okay.
The think of Crunch Bar if it was filled with caramel. That's a better comparison.
Yeah, yeah, that's a better one.
Now I want both a Crunch Bar and a Kit Kat.
God, done, Grump all over again. Did Leon steal the Kit Kat?
Oh my god, please put that up soon because I just want to see that so badly. That was like the best bit.
Well, I mean,
Oh my
we still have a
gosh.
lot of Doug Grump I need to upload.
I know, but that one was like, oh my gosh.
Alright,
I hope we do more moments like that.
yeah. But yeah, I'd say the 100 grand is like a solid B. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gotta look for those.
Yeah. Okay, Bazooka
I can
Bubblegum.
find them at. Ooh, bazooka. I've had those.
Zuka.
Those are pretty good. They're somewhat fruity and they have like a.
Hmm. Never seen
Those
those.
are the ones also have like stripes on them, right?
Like on the box, the red.
No, the actual gum. I'm trying to remember if this is the right one.
Uh,
I think I've had them before, and they had kind of like a sarsaparilla taste to them.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, so it wasn't bad.
Hmm.
But one, I don't see them as much anymore, and two, it's like I would prefer a different type of gum. I prefer a more fruitier gum.
Hmm.
So, but I'm not saying it's bad. So I would definitely give it like a solid B.
okay. Jack, what's your take?
I mean, I never had them before, so I
Okay.
can't say anything.
Alright, Everlasting Gobstoppers.
Ooh, I loved these as a kid.
Gobstopper.
Yeah. So it's basically like think like a jawbreaker, except as you suck on it, it's just nothing but sweet, and it changes color the more you suck on it.
Yeah, and
Huh.
then like a
Weird
Jawbreaker,
looking.
it's not extremely difficult to crunch into when it gets soft enough.
Huh.
Yeah, especially when it gets really small after you had it in your mouth for a while, then it's that perfect size to like crunch.
Hmm.
I loved them as a kid.
Looks like something I'd use playing a game of jacks if I ran out of
Kind of
Kit
is,
Kat.
but but it's still really good.
Huh.
I def I would put this at like I would say an S because this is like a nice candy that can last you a while. And yes, like the name suggests, it's everlasting, but it just lasts you a while. Like if you want something to roll around your mouth, like and not have to worry. It's like you roll it around, and you kind of like rattle your teeth, like like you glide along your teeth for a bit.
Yeah, I can agree
Nice.
with I can agree with being an S.
Kind of like
Hmm.
it's not like and it's not bad tasting either. It's sweet and it's got a little bit of tang to it without being overly sour.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. Alright, Sour Patch Kids.
Never had them.
They are so fucking good.
Yeah, Markiplier loves them.
I'm trying to remember when was the last time I had them.
It's those commercials like first they're sour, then they're sweet.
Yep.
Sour Patch Kids, sour, sweet, gone.
Yeah. For me, these are S. Like these are so fucking good.
Okay, I can agree with you on that.
I can agree. I have a nostalgia a bias with them just because they're the stuff my dad and I used to eat when we're driving on the road to keep ourselves awake.
Oh yeah. And
we do
remember
enjoy
I was telling you guys about that treat my dad would always give himself, what with the peanuts and the Coke.
Yeah, you told that story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's that's another, it's very nostalgic. It's a nostalgic thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, hot tamales.
Ew.
I
I
No.
honestly,
think never had those.
honestly,
I
It's a
know.
cinnamon candy.
yeah, I don't see the
Right.
Think
appeal.
Mike and Ike's. Yeah, Mike and Ike's only just covered in a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah, yeah. From everything I've seen, these look like an F.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's an F for me because I don't like. I'm not a big cinnamon person unless I'm like uh mixing it for like a cookie or something.
Yeah. Okay, Tootsie
Hmm.
Pops.
Oh man, I
Um,
really liked these as a kid. I would say this is a nice little. I'd say this is very much an S tier for me
Yeah, I can agree
because
oh,
with that.
you have like you have a lollipop and then you have like the Tootsie Roll in the center. You get two pieces of candy in one.
Yeah.
true. Someone was always taking the last goddamn grape.
Oh my gosh, I always prefer the orange.
Same.
Uh, I don't know why. I just really gravitate grape flavor.
I think my brother liked the grape ones, or he liked the cherry. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, Sweet Tarts.
These are hit or miss for me. I have to be in a mood for them.
Never
Yeah,
had them.
I'd say it's like a solid B or C for me.
Yeah, you have to be in a mood for sweet tarts.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, as their name suggests, they can be sweet and tart, but it's more like you really have to be in a mood to have them. They're decent, just eh, not a first choice.
Mm, yeah, I'd say it's a C.
Agreed.
All right.
Okay, those orange slice candies, these, you know the ones I'm talking about. You've probably seen them in the grocery store.
Oh, you mean
Uh,
the sugar covered gummy oranges?
Yeah.
Uh, they're not terrible. I'd give them a D. I'm,
probably had them. I'm not sure.
Mm,
uh, they're basically like an orange gummy, just covered in a lot of sugar.
Hmm.
yeah.
If that's the case, I probably wouldn't go for it.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're not terrible. They're just, again, not a first choice.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I've had them and they're all right. You know, it's another C for me, in my opinion.
Hmm.
I agree with that. It's a C.
Yeah. All right, Fun Dip.
Ooh, Fun Dip. Yes. This is a good one. So you have like a chalky candy stick that you lick, and then you have powder that you would dip the stick in after you licked it and just gather it all up, and then you just like suck the powder right off the stick.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, yeah. You punctured in the dust with a stick, or as Dan calls it, a peg.
Yeah, I love it because, well, it's all just sweet.
Yeah,
And I love it because it would also change your tongue colors, and I loved it. Sometimes I would just put the powder straight in my mouth.
you pulled a Mabel.
Pretty much, I would always pull a Mabel.
I were
Aw.
Deoshima.
Here, eat my candy paw.
Okay, candy dog. Awa.
Mabel, how many of these
But
have
yeah,
you
I
had?
would pull a Mabel.
11, teen.
Yeah, I definitely pulled a Mabel all the time when I had these fun dips.
Yeah.
This is an S for me.
I'd say these are more of an A. They're good, but I've had better candies.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I'll agree with that.
All right.
It's still high. It's still high tier.
Yeah. Okay, Jawbreakers. These are a D for me because these are so hard for me to eat.
I agree. I mean, I used to. This is why I prefer the Gobstopper because they're like the easier version of Jawbreakers to eat. But you have to admit that it is pretty when you have like those like big ones and you can look at them and like treat them like a decoration. But holy crap, why the hell would you have like a golf ball size Jawbreaker or those tennis ball sized ones? Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or remember the world's biggest one was like a size of a bowling ball?
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I agree. It's a D.
Yeah.
Except unless it's on Ed and Eddie.
Yeah. Okay, Andy's mints.
You know it's gonna make Andy's mints. Well, these are pretty good.
Never had those.
And it's basically a chocolate mint.
Okay. I would probably like them then.
Where would you put them?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I put them in B. They're more like something you want to have after you eat, like a little after dinner mint. That's what they're basically for.
All right.
But they do taste good as an ice cream.
Okay.
Okay, lifesavers.
Ooh, these are pretty good. But it depends. Are we talking about like the mint version or the gummy version?
From what I've seen, we're just talking about lifesavers in general.
If we're talking about like the straight up mint ones, I put them in the same place as Andy's mints.
Okay.
From the
Yeah, I
picture, it
mean,
looks like
they're
we're talking
pretty
about like the
solid.
fruity hard ones.
Oh, same. Okay, so but I'd still put them in the same place.
Okay.
I mean, they're good.
They're solid.
Yeah.
Okay, ring pop.
Oh, ring pop.
Childhood.
Yeah. Tell me you weren't the coolest kid on the whole playground if you didn't have a ring pop on your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, these are good. My only gripe about them is the fact that the eating them kind of makes your hand sticky because like you're basically licking them on your hand and just the juices get onto your fingers.
That's why I never put it on my hand. I just put the whole sucker in my mouth and just like ate it like a pacifier.
Yeah, I was gonna say at some point it just becomes easier to treat like a pacifier.
It's the big kid pacifier. If you want your kid to shut up, shove a ring pop in their mouth.
Pacifier pop. Pacipop.
Actually, I found something like that at Walmart once. They actually had pacifier shaped lollipops for like Halloween, and some of them were like decorated. Some with mustaches, some with vampire fangs, and some they were uh, just straight up pacifiers.
All right. So anyway, where are we putting ring pops?
I would say B because again, it would drip on your hand, but it's still a good nostalgic treat.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
All right, Three Musketeers. And these are fucking delicious. These are S for me.
I agree. That's an S tier. You know, I've always wondered how come they never made a Three Musketeers snack cake.
I never know.
Ooh.
But like the quote Dan, a chocolate cloud, fucking float me away.
Actually, when I was a kid, that was like my all-time favorite candy bar, and my parents would always get like the mini ones, and I would always sneak into the room to just like grab me a couple because I loved Three fucking Musketeers. What I would do is I would get if we were ever gotten the big ones, I'd snap it in half, and I'd love to tap the little cloud, like the little cloud chocolate inside, because it's like fluffy, cloudy chocolate.
Yeah. Also, hi,
It was
Faye.
like a
Hi,
hi
Faye.
Faye.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, Three Musketeers is an S.
yeah. Okay, Twizzlers.
Oh, these are good.
Ooh,
This is a staple in my house.
Yeah,
very
We
nice.
love we love our Twizzlers in this house.
I've never been
And
the
I'm talking about like the traditional Twizzlers.
I've never been the biggest fan. I'm not a licorice person.
Okay.
That's understandable. But taking your consideration, I would say I would put this at like a B tier, but again, I'd have to be in a mood for Twizzlers. But they are good on like a car ride or if I have to stay in a hotel and I need a snack. I can just grab like a little pack of them, like nom nom nom.
Nom nom
I'll eat
nom.
them any day, every day. Although that's probably
Human
not
hand. It
Uh,
was a foamy joke right there. The Amityville toaster.
okay,
Look at you,
jo-
toast. Yum yum yum. Human hand.
Jolly Ranchers are next.
Oh, this is a nostalgia trip.
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah,
Jolly Rancher. Oh yeah,
these
right,
are
right.
pretty these are pretty good. I would give these a B.
Yeah, yeah, those are good.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah. Okay, Swedish Fish.
Uh,
Those.
I have, and I'm gonna give these an F because it's like they're really, really tough and just no.
Uh,
Hmm.
I think like the worst version of licorice.
uh,
Ugh.
well, see, that's the thing. The thing I actually really like Swedish Fish.
Oh.
Not me.
Yeah.
Uh, they they just leave a bad taste in my mouth, quite literally.
Hmm.
No. Well, no, I like.
But
Okay.
okay,
For me,
so
for me,
how
they'd
about
be
we put it in?
okay. For me, they'd be like an A or a B. But to keep your opinion in mind, we'll put them in C.
I was about to say we can put them in B for you because I think that would be fair to put them everyone in consideration. Because I mean they're not terrible. I just would not eat them myself personally.
Okay. All right. Okay. Tootsie Rolls.
Oh my gosh, my dad loves these.
Not the big a fan.
I like them fine.
They're okay. My dad loves them though. He prefers like the really big, the big Tootsie Rolls. That's kind of similar size, like half the size of a Snickers.
Hmm.
If you know what I'm talking about, that those like semi big ones.
Yeah.
He likes those, or the small Tootsie Pops, or the small Tootsie Rolls. I would put this at a C for me.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Hmm.
Okay, Mounds. Mounds are fucking delicious, man.
Mounds?
Yeah, they're similar to Almond Joys.
Yeah, they're basically almond joys
Oh,
minus the
okay.
almonds
I
and
see.
covered with dark chocolate instead of milk.
I see.
They're
I might
so.
like
You know, as a kid, I did not like them, but as an adult, I like to savor them. I eat them slowly.
Hmm.
Yeah, these are fucking S in my opinion. I love me my coconut.
I agree. I've grown to love coconut, and the only time I can have it is like as an Almond Joy or as a Mound Bar.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll agree with Court on that one.
Okay, those candy necklaces you've probably seen. So you know what I'm talking about, right? The necklaces that you can eat.
Oh,
I
the candy necklaces.
know
Yeah,
those.
the ones.
I mean, never had
Oh,
them.
I love.
I know of them.
I've
Wait,
had
yeah, wait, no,
those.
no, not that necklaces. Bracelets! Candy bracelets!
Yeah,
Same thing. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, I
similar
love
to
them.
them.
yeah,
I loved them as a kid. I mean, but the only downside is like when you would try to slip them on, they would pinch at your skin,
mm,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
But for nostalgia reason, I give it a C. I mean, it tastes good, but pinches your skin.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, this is one I've never heard of before. Razzles.
Razzles. I've heard of them, never had them.
Jack?
And never had them. Never heard of them.
Hmm. And I've never had them, so Into never how we go. Okay, Nestle Crunch.
Nestle Crunch. It's been a while since I've had them.
All right. I mean, not the first thing I'd grab, but okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not the first thing I would grab,
I mean, mm,
but it's not a bad candy bar.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Just not the first choice.
Yeah, exactly.
see, I'd say they're pretty good. I'd say they're like an A or a B in my opinion.
Well, I'm saying we're not saying it's a bad tasting candy bar. It's just that it's not the first one that we would grab. Like we would grab our favorites before we grab a crunch.
No, yeah, I get what you're
Right.
saying.
But yeah, if we're judging on taste alone, yeah, we can give it like an A.
Sure, I could be happy. I could be happy.
All right. Brand of big. Oh, these are those candy cigarettes.
Oh, the bubblegum
Ah.
cigarette things.
No,
I've had them.
they're not bubblegum. These are like they're like the fun dip pegs and pegs that you like bite into, except they're thin like a cigarette, and they're like in cigarette packs.
Oh,
They
like
look
the
like white sticks.
yeah. I actually saw those when I was down in the Dells at Goody Goody Gumdrops. They actually had those.
Yeah, I've had them too.
It's like one of those like nostalgic.
I've had those. And they're honestly a lot of fun, and this is like and they're like the closest thing that I will ever get to smoking an actual cigarette because I'm not into smoking.
Right.
Yeah, neither am
I'm
I.
looking for the novelty.
Yeah, the novelty is kind of fun. So if we were gonna rate this, will we put it like in a A or B tier?
I'm kind of feeling towards A because they are a lot of fun and they taste pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I remember having fun with just keeping a pack on me and just popping one in my mouth every now and then.
I remember like the first time I had one, and when I was like, I had the like in the mouth, and I felt like I was in like a '40s movie. Like, yeah, see,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's all nice,
I felt like
sweetheart.
I was one of those greasers.
All right, Kit Kat. I don't care what you say. Kit Kat's a fucking S.
S tier, S tier, S tier.
Yes.
I agree. And of course, did you guys see the video where Dan and Aaron tried like all those flavors of Kit Kats?
I don't think so, but I remember you talking about them and we
Oh my God, poor
talking
Dan.
about different.
Poor, poor Dan. He was not having a fun time. But there were
Oh,
some that were like that looked really interesting. Like they had like the Kit Kats from Japan and everything. Like
mm,
the two, they had like a bunch of flavors from Japan. Now I've had like the green tea Kit Kats, and those are actually pretty good.
they are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
So
right.
yeah, Kit Kat is definitely an S.
Hell yeah. Okay, Smarties.
Smarties.
Eh, well,
I treat them I treat them similarly to sweet tarts. You have to be in a mood for them.
Yeah, they're at C for me. They're all right.
okay. Yeah.
They do make a great costume idea. Well, one year a girl in my school taped a bunch of Smarties to her pants and went as Smartie pants.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Okay, Yorkshire peppermint patty.
S S S.
Yeah,
I've
I
actually
can agree
had
with
one of
that. They are
those.
pretty fucking good.
Okay.
Yeah, I love York peppermint patties. They are so good.
All right, dots.
Oh, I used to love these as a kid. Dots are basically like little gummies,
Yeah,
like the kind that you would get at the movie theater.
yeah. They
Hmm.
are good. They are kind of clingy though.
It's not a first.
Like they tend to get stuck
Yeah,
in your
to your
teeth, and that can
teeth.
be very annoying.
I would say this is a C. Again, you have to be in a mood for them.
Yeah.
Okay. I never had them, so I don't know.
Okay,
They're not
peeps.
bad. Peeps,
What?
Peeps.
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 Yeah,
Peep.
for like
Okay, what's those?
whenever.
bird-looking thing?
Marshmallow chips. The marshmallow candies.
Ah,
Yeah, they're like marshmallows that covered in like sugar-flavored sugar.
yeah. No, I know what you're talking, but never actually had them. So
Well, they have like different flavors now of Peeps, and some of them are good. Some of them are like just really weird.
Yeah, they have some
Um,
interesting flavors.
well, some of them are pretty good. Uh, if I had to rate them, I would say I would put Peeps at like a B. I mean, they're not bad, and they are really iconic for like the for this month.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe we should put it at the beginning of B to appease the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, cookie dough bites. These are pretty good, I'd say.
Ooh, cookie.
never had
Yeah.
them.
You'd find these over at the movie theater.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is another
I
movie
don't
theater
often
candy.
eat snacks in the theater.
Hmm.
Okay.
I would give this a B.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. Okay, Starburst. I fucking love Starburst.
They're
I
pretty
haven't
good.
had them in a while, but I do like Starburst myself.
Yeah, I'd say these are an A.
I agree.
I can go with A. Yeah, sure.
Alright, Reese's Peanut Bar Cups.
S.
S.
Yep, S. Oh, those are so fucking good.
Like you have to ask.
Hell yeah. Alright, Fruit Gushers.
Ooh, what a nostalgic treat.
I've
I
heard.
loved these so
Just
much
wanted
as
to
a
try
kid.
them.
Uh,
I loved these so much as a kid.
these are fucking S for me. I adored these as a kid.
You were the coolest kid ever if you had that in your lunchbox.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, it's an S.
yeah. Okay, Lemon Heads. Bit too sour for my taste, in my opinion.
I like the sour,
Eh.
but that's just me.
Again, I have to be in the mood for them.
I'd say maybe
So I would say between,
a low B, high C.
yeah, I was about to say that.
I can go with any of
I'll put in
those.
low B. They're pretty good sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially now that they have like the different flavored ones.
Hmm.
Okay, Airheads.
These are good, but
Pretty
not my
alright.
first choice when it comes to taffy. I would say a C.
I put them in
I can
more of
go
an
with that.
A or a B, maybe. B, like I like them pretty good.
Okay, I can go with B.
Sure, we'll compromise and go with B.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I just realized I cut you off.
Huh? No, you didn't.
Oh,
Wait, did you?
what?
I...
What? I heard you were talking. I talked over you, so.
I think
go
he was
for
just
it.
agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, I
It,
can.
it is.
Uh. Okay. Oh, I forgot the name of these. Oh, Dum Dums. Those the Dum Dum lollipops.
Oh, wow. These were actually really fun when I was a kid because you'd collect the wrapper for like a t-shirt or something.
I remember.
These are pretty good.
I remember
Look,
I would get these every time I went to the dentist.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why you would come back to the dentist.
Yep.
Now they just give out chapstick or toys.
Oh, no candy
My
anymore?
my dentist just gives out like chapsticks,
Huh.
which is actually kind of nice.
It's times like this where I
No
hate.
candy.
It's times like this where I hate
I would
adulting. I
say,
want to go back to the lollipops.
yeah, or at least give us mint.
Yeah, mint would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to rate Dum Dums, I would give it a B.
I'd say more of an A. Well, I still enjoy them very much.
Oh,
But they have a lot of flavor. They got flavor punch to them.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're bad. It's just that I just don't have them as much.
Fair?
And again, they're not a first choice candy for me.
Yeah, of course.
But I will compromise and go a bit higher. They are good.
Yeah. Okay. Hershey's Kisses.
Mm.
Eh,
I used to really like them, but I don't know. Not so much these days. I don't know why. Maybe it's the quality of their recipes is just kind of slipping. I don't know.
maybe it is, or maybe just because when you're a kid, it's just like a little bit of chocolate that you can unwrap and just munch on. But the only time I like Hershey's Kisses if I'm baking them in a cookie.
Hmm. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Uh, if I had to rate it, I would say a low B, high C.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Also, I
Mm.
apparently made a fuck up here because I'm seeing Lifesaver a bit down the line, and that's the hard candy, which means the Lifesavers in B, those are the gummies.
Still, it doesn't really matter because both of them are the same to me.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but I mean, a B still holds for me too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Sour Patch Watermelons.
Sour Patch watermelons.
I don't think I've
Never
had
had
them,
them.
but they sound like something I really, really want because I love watermelon flavored candy in general.
Oh, they are
I do
so
like
good.
watermelon flavor.
Yeah, in my
Why
opinion,
is it that water?
in my opinion, these are not only an S for me. They are like a bit. They are like above the Sour Patch candies, and these like I honestly love these more than the kids.
Mm.
All right, I can agree with you there.
All right. Okay, Snickers.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Ooh. I don't know.
I would say A, because well, I just don't like how the nougat stuff gets stuck in my teeth. That's the only downside. That's
Hmm.
the one thing that's keeping it from being an S, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, uh, I can be more restrained with the A. I don't want to put in S immediately just because
Right,
I don't know if my line of logic makes sense, but it's always a solid candy bar. I mean, I'll grab it and eat it if it's right there. But
right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like some parts of it you don't like how some of it gets stuck in your teeth or anything like that. But I think it's like when you have like the peanuts in there, it's sad. It does sound like the commercial, but it really does like satisfy the cravings you get, or at least your hunger.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will say it's a high A though because it is pretty good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah,
Candy bars.
it's a solid. It is.
Yeah. Okay, Twix.
Twix. These are
Uh,
pretty good. I kind of like Twix.
Yeah.
I put them in like a B. I
I
mean,
I
they're kind of similar to they're kind of similar to Kit Kats, but not really. I mean,
yeah,
they got like the caramel in there,
yeah, I'd say
extra crunchy stuff, but
yeah, I'd say this is more accurate to what I was saying earlier about the candy bar that's like Kit Kat but with caramel. And well, this is what I probably should have given that to.
hmm.
But yeah,
yeah.
for me, I'd say
Not
this.
Twix.
the biggest fan
I'd
of
say the.
Twix,
Oh, sorry.
but
Oh, I thought
Go
you were
ahead,
saying.
Jack.
uh, that's well. I'll just put it quickly. Never been the biggest fan of Twix. I don't know. The crunch and the stickiness of the caramel just never really worked for me.
Oh yeah, texture thing.
Yeah, it's a texture thing for me.
That's understandable.
I get you.
Uh,
We'll put in high B.
Yeah, that sounds
sure,
good.
I can deal with that.
All right. Okay. Oh, nerds.
Ooh, these are good.
All
I
right.
love these. I would put them at a high. I would put them in A. The reason why not S is because it's like After they're fun to eat, but also kind of hard to eat. Like you've got so many of them,
So many tiny pieces. Yeah.
and then if you bite on the wrong one, and it's just like that weird scratchy sensation on your teeth, like, like, dang it!
Wait, I thought you let them melt in your mouth.
I like to crunch them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I remember watching a Good Mythical Morning video a while ago where what they did was they did like this video where they did like alternate universe snacks where they made like snacks from like alternate universes, and the alternate universe of nerds is jocks, and these things are fucking huge.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, milk duds. My nipples look like
Nothing.
milk duds.
Yeah.
What?
Uh, I really don't like milk duds.
I don't really like them that much either.
They're, in my opinion, no offense to anyone that likes them, but they're an F for me. F.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm a bit more generous. I like them fine enough. I'd say more low C, high D. Like they're okay.
I'd say, look, okay, I'll go with high D.
Yeah, same.
Okay, fireballs. This is honestly the same rankings as the hot tamales. Like, why would you put your body through this?
That never had 'em, so I
Basic,
can't say.
basically, think a gobstopper only flavored with a shit ton of cinnamon.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had these as a kid and I hated them so much.
they really don't sound pleasant.
They.
They are not.
I mean,
Yeah.
if people wanted to do the cinnamon challenge, why didn't they just take these? These safer if they're a candy.
Yeah.
Right. Just put three in your mouth and you got it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay. On to something a bit more pleasant. Milky Way.
Ooh, Milky Way.
Milky Way. Ah, Milky Way.
They're pretty good. I'm just not like huge into caramel.
Yeah,
I would put this at like a low B.
I could live with that.
I'd say more high B, low A in my opinion. I really like Milky Way.
Oh.
I'm just not a fan of them.
I can understand that. But
So we'll put it. How about we just all agree it's a B?
yeah, but like a high B.
Yeah, high B is okay.
Okay. Blow pop.
Oh, S. This is an S for me because I love the blow pop. It's similar to Tootsie Pops. Like the Tootsie Pop had like the Tootsie Roll in the center. This
Yeah,
one had bubble gum.
yeah,
Hmm.
they are good.
Okay. Don't think I've had the blow pop version before, so.
They're pretty good.
Blow pops were like, yeah, like when you're a kid, you could barely fit it in your mouth. You had to like lick it for a little while before it was like small enough to fit in your mouth. And then you would suck on it, and then you get to the gum in the center, and you could chew the gum all you want.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it was always fun when like you crunch the lollipop around the gum, and then you have like the crunchy pieces in your gum.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how I did it.
All right. Lifesavers to hard candy. Into B you go, because I know everyone else's opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Pez.
Ooh, Pez. Especially with the Pez dispensers, I would say this
Oh,
is a
yeah.
very high A.
I was gonna say I always collected those.
Yeah, those are so much fun.
I would say a high A because the candies are pretty good.
Yeah, I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
the candies are all right. But I just like the dispensers.
Yeah, I know. The dispensers are fun.
Yeah, it's like the candies are like a C. The dispensers are what bump it up to an A.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Pop rocks.
Ooh, these are pretty
Oh.
good. These are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of fun with those.
Yeah, I'd say these are an A. It's like
And everyone would always joke like, no, yeah. And then they say, don't eat Pop Rocks with soda. It'll explode your stomach. No, you just get a lot of burps.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember actually trying that.
I did too, and my mouth was like all fizzy and poppy. It's like when you have rice. It's like when you have Rice Krispie cereal, and you pour your milk in, and then you just listen to the pops.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
would say it's an A.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like a fireworks show in your mouth.
Yeah.
Uh. Okay, this one I do not know. I am not recognizing this one.
Can you put it in the chat?
They're like candies on a wrapper. But like
Oh, buttons.
is that what they are?
Here, I'll put what it is. Yeah, here. Put it in the chat and let me see. Because if I'm right, those could be the button candies.
Oh, it's loading.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are button candies.
Never had those, but they look interesting.
They are. The only problem is that when you try to get them off the paper transfers onto the candy, and then you're just eating the paper with the candy. They tasted okay. Just, uh, yeah, they were called the button candy.
All right, so where would you put them?
If it wasn't for the paper they were stuck to, I would give it a high A, or at least but I would give it a high B. It's that paper that they're stuck to that's the problem.
All right, fair enough. I can get that. Okay, Mike and Ike's. These things are a fucking ass in my opinion.
I would say they're a high A for me.
Never
Mostly
had
because
those.
they're good. They are very good.
Hmm.
It's just that I just hate how they get stuck in my teeth so much.
Oh, okay.
But I do love to savor them. Like I'll let it sit in my mouth for a little bit till it's like really, really soft and then just chew it.
Hmm.
Especially if they're the fruity ones, like the Tropical Adventure. Now those are an S tier in my opinion. But I'm gonna go with Court and say they are an S. Like all just like the tropical flavored one more.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, M&M's.
High A.
Yeah, I
If
can agree
these are
with
the
that.
classic M&Ms, they're like a nice like little bowl of snack. Just grab a couple and just pop them in your mouth.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, Jelly Belly.
Ooh, Jelly Belly, Jelly Bean.
Yeah.
These are pretty good, especially the variety of flavors.
Mhm.
I'd say the same thing as before, high A.
Yeah.
Did you know that at the Jelly Belly factory they have these things called the bags called belly flops, where they're like the misshapen jelly bean?
Yes, I do know that.
Hmm.
They're so cool.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, Whoppers.
Ooh, nostalgia. This is an S for me. My dad would have like the milk carton style of them. You know, like the old packaging where they were in like those milk cartons.
Yeah, I
I would
remember them.
no, never had 'em.
And my dad would have that, and he would always like pour some out in my hand, and I love just biting them in half and sucking on the inside because the inside was like a wafer, like a meringue wafer inside.
Mhm.
Oh, so delicious.
Yeah.
To me, they're an F.
Yeah, I agree.
A good nostalgia. They're a good nostalgia treat.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, Nickel Nips.
Never had. Oh wait, these are those. Are those wax filled soda bottle things?
Yeah.
Never had them. No, I know of them, but never actually had them.
I have had them. The juice inside is good. It's just that waxy outside can sometimes be a pain unless you empty it out and then you chew on it. It's like chewing very soft, waxy bubble gum. It's weird, but at the same time, it's like satisfying.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
I think that puts it at like a low A, at least for me.
Yeah, I agree. Low A.
Yeah. Okay, Skittles.
High A.
I can agree with that. I always love Skittles.
Yeah. Okay, Heath Bar.
Never had it.
It's pretty good. I'd say a low A. I like it in my ice cream.
Okay. Laffy Taffy.
Ooh, these are good. I like the banana. I like the banana more.
Ooh, banana's always fun. Yeah.
Banana Lappy Taffy or the green apple Lappy Taffy.
Yes.
Um, I would say a low A.
Yeah, anywhere in the A area is good for me too.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird. They put Skittles in here twice, and it seems to be the same bag. Whatever. Whatever.
What?
Are
Well,
they supposed to be like the sour Skittles though? Uh, it's probably like the same thing that they did with like the dessert tier thing where they had like the two same style of cake.
yeah,
Remember that?
yeah, they say the same thing. And the thing, first one is original, the other one says original fruit. So they're pretty much the same thing. So whatever. They're both in A. Whatever. Okay, gummy bears.
Ooh,
Hmm.
I used to love gummy bears, but now they just give me really bad heartburn. But they are still good. I give them a high B.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess I can go with the Tybee as well. I don't know. I don't really have a strong opinion, but I mean, hell, I'll eat them.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
A couple are okay as long as I don't have like too much of them.
Just make sure they're not sugar free. Amazon knows the dangers of
Oh
sugar free.
Lord. Oh my gosh. I would have loved if Wade just ate a whole 2 pound bag of them and just heard the horror story behind it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, Baby Ruth.
Oh, my dad loved these and so did I. This is an S tier for me. Think like a think like a Snickers bar only packed with even more peanuts.
Hmm.
Okay.
This is like a low S, high A for me.
Okay. All right. Candy corn.
F.
Uh, I would give it a D because I can have like maybe a couple pieces before I get sick of it.
I give it like an A or a B.
I'll
I
take
do
one.
not understand people's hate against candy corn. It's so fucking good.
I don't know.
Oh no,
It just
it's
doesn't.
not.
I just don't like it. I'm sorry.
I I like it in small doses, and I like getting the different flavored candy corn. Like when I was at Target, they had like an apple variety flavored candy corn that is so addictingly good.
Oh
They
my.
had the caramel apple flavor. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I'm just having flashbacks of when we did the Halloween tier list now because we went into this like Honey said that she didn't like candy corn and so did Jack. And I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I know. The only candy corn I liked was the apple variety of them, which was the candy, caramel, and apple pie flavored candy corn. And those were the only ones I liked, other than the Starburst or Nerd ones. Yeah, they actually came out with Starburst and Nerd flavored candy corn, which were actually pretty darn good. So if you ever see them, definitely get them.
All right.
But well, how about we all agree and like I gave it a D, Jack gave it an F, Court's giving it an A. What if we all meet each other halfway and put it in C?
Fair enough. I can agree with that.
Yeah. Well, I'll meet you guys and see if C means I can cut them in the throat.
Okay, what's the next one?
Almond Joy.
S.
I would put these in S,
It's
except I can't stand the almonds, so that bumps it down to A in my opinion.
okay, I can agree with that. I do like nuts. And I like almond, especially have you guys ever been to an almond tree?
Nope.
Like a literal almond tree?
No, almond tree stalls. Basically, it's a stall that does like these sugar coated nuts, and they have like sugar coated almonds that are like freshly toasted.
That sounds pleasant.
Yeah.
They are, and then like when they fill up like these little like cone shaped bags, they'll also do like a couple tricks, like they'll toss a few almonds like up in the air and catch it in your bag and give it to you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Usually when we have like our culture fest, there's like the almond tree stand, and people will walk around like with the little cone shaped bags with the warm toasted almonds. Really good.
Hmm.
Anyway, continuing.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is. It's hard to describe these. These are like those gumdrops. They're like dots, except they're covered in those sugars, and they're like kind of hard. Hard to typically use those for like to make gingerbread houses.
Oh.
Oh yeah, gumdrops.
Yeah, gumdrops.
Eh, not my thing. I'd rather have something. I would rather have something else. I mean, they're not bad. Just it feels like it feels like a candy your grandma would give you.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean,
I put it in C.
fine.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. See.
Okay, pixie sticks, or as I like to call it, cocaine for kids.
Cocaine in a legal cocaine for kids. Yeah, I used to like these as a kid. Like I would pretend like they were like a magic potion powder and just like pour it on my tongue. Like now I'm this, but now it's like keep those devil sticks away from me.
Meanwhile, every time I have it, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
I think I'll meet you halfway and put them in a B because that's just pure sugar.
Yeah, but it's the good kind of pure sugar.
Them-
In fact, technically speaking,
drink
all
makes
of these are pure sugar.
Well, some of them actually have some worthwhile and keep satisfying your hunger, like with the nuts in them. But like, just this is just like pure powdered sugar. This is just pure green sugar that's flavored.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, so is Fun Dip, but we still put in like an A.
I know. It's just that with the pixie stick, at least with the fun dip, you had fun with like the actual like with the stick and everything.
Well,
You had
pixie
more
sticks, you get fun
variety.
snorting it
Hey, we have a hill to die on and a hill to stand on. Okay? And I'm meeting you halfway with this shit. It's God damn it, it's our gobble again. It's gobble. It's gobble.
Double happened.
Okay, so
And finally, the Hershey's
we'll
candy
put this
bar.
in like a Hershey candy bar. Classic s'more ingredient. I like it in a s'more, just not straight up.
Hmm.
Unless I used to do this as a kid. Now I remember doing this. I would take a Hershey bar and make sure it would get all melted, cut the corner off, and just slurp it up.
I give
Oh
like a.
come on.
I'll give like a low A.
Yeah, low A.
Sure. I mean, but the only one I really go for is the cookies and cream flavored
Yeah,
one.
same. That's
Oh,
good.
that one's pretty.
That's
Those
good
are
shit
pretty
right
good.
there.
I like. Yeah, I agree. The cookies and cream one are good.
All right.
You know, that's actually really interesting. I wonder if anyone has ever done a s'more with a cookies and cream Hershey bar.
Oh, there's an idea right there. I gotta try that.
What did I know? Yeah, I want to try that too.
I just thought of that right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. That is our candy tier list.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And we are like an hour over the time limit, so I think we gotta start wrapping things up. Jack.
Right. Well, I'm Chack Attack. You can catch me on my channel, Chack8, or check out my website, www.chackeryvo.com, to take a look at my demos and contact me if anybody out there might have a project that they think my voice might be good for. So, yeah.
All right. Hey, how you doing? I'm the Court Jester. You can find me at Court Jester VA on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Even though I don't really stream there anymore, but you can find our old VODs there. And you can also find my animation company, Court Jester Productions, on YouTube, Court Space Jester Space Productions, and on Twitch, not Twitch, Twitter, at Court Jester Pro. We are currently production. Our cartoons is currently halted. We're an animation company, and our cartoons are currently on hold until I can, focus on getting a job. But if you want to support us, we do have a Patreon, which you can find a link to on our website. And the link to that is in our bio on the Twitter. So yeah, feel free to check us out.
Hi, everybody. This is Swetsuki. Thank you so much for joining us on the JesterCast. Please check out Court's YouTube channel because we now host the brand new Just Gaming's channel. I hope you can find me at my archive of our own at SW124 or on Tumblr at SW124. Thank you again for listening in.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for listening. And then if you want to see more if you want to check out the tier lists and some of the things that we're gonna be doing, there's actually a Twitter for the the JesterCast as well. Well, it's like at JesterCast, I think. The thing I can't. It's your job to find it, not mine. Yeah, next week we're gonna be doing a script reading of Lackadaisy and talking about it, and hopefully these two numbnuts will have watched it by then. But until then, this has been the JesterCast. We will see you all next Monday. Bye!